All right, everybody. I told you I'd be back at 7 o'clock this morning, and I am here, Eastern Time. People are on their way to work to the plantation. Sisters and brothers on the East Coast of the United States. It's lunchtime in most of European cities and in major parts of Africa. Good morning, everybody, to you. How are you doing this morning? And we finally have arrived to game 4. See, this is why you hate when the NBA space these fucking games. Should have been playing Tuesday. Hell, should have played Saturday, Monday, today. We would have got 5 games in already. But the NBA is the NBA. They are living the life right now with the ratings. And you're going to see one of the great players of this generation back again tonight. And again, I'm not a big NBA fan. But you're not going to get that from me. Okay? You're not. Not going to get the NBA from me. It's not going to get that shit from me. I said I'm not covering the Olympics, and I'm not. Once this shit's over with the NBA, it's over. I'm going to take you today for the early morning show to 10 o'clock. I'm going to go get all of this shaved off. And I'll be back around 12:30 after lunch. Give you an afternoon show, and then I'll be back for the pregame tonight in the NBA. I'll be back around 7:30ish because the game is at 9 o'clock tonight. And the NBA with the bullshit. Every show I lead off, I never talk about the guy I want to, and then the show drips without me really talking about him. This morning, I'm going to start the show talking about him, and that is Giannis. I said before this series starts, if he's healthy, you're going to get a treat. Why? Because in my opinion, right now, he's the best player in the world. And because he hasn't gotten this far in his 2 MVP years, he lost to Toronto 1 year, and I guess last year he lost to Miami. This year, you can look at Giannis, and he's on a mission. And I'll tell you one thing, they win tonight, folks. The Phoenix Suns have never faced pressure since Game 4 against the Lakers. They lose tonight. You better believe Saturday night we're going to see something in Arizona. Because those fans deserve a title. And if they lose this game tonight, and there's a good chance they can't, because Giannis is beginning to feel it now. And tonight's the biggest game to date in the history and the career of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Is tonight. This is the biggest game of his life tonight because he ties this series tonight, folks. Phoenix is in serious trouble because, see, in sports, we judge things. Who has the best player on the floor? Who has the best player on the field? Like, I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean. When Kansas City was in the Super Bowl, what's up, Triple Black? Morning to you. When Kansas City made the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay, Tom Brady neutralized the greatness of Patrick Mahomes. He neutralized it because it's Tom Brady. We all know what happened. Okay? Right now. Exactly. Triple Black. Exactly. That's what I'm leading to. This series here, Milwaukee has the best player in the planet. I don't want to hear about KD. I don't want to hear. We all know James is played out. Best player in the planet is Giannis. And as long as he's healthy, Milwaukee still has a chance. And if they win tonight, folks, all bets are off for this series, for this championship. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say it again. Suns lose tonight. These young players in Phoenix, including Devin Booker, including Chris Paul as the veteran who can taste the ring, the world will be on them Saturday night at home too. At home. See, when you have the great player, what's going to end up happening is, if Milwaukee wins tonight, you're going to see a shift in officiating. And usually in the NBA, it happens. When the best player on the floor is 2-2 in the NBA Finals, he's going to start to get calls his way. And Giannis plays an aggressive game when he feels, and in this case, is young Mikal Bridges can't cover him. Now, what Bridges did in game 2 was he went head to head with Giannis. In the first half, it was all Giannis. In the second half, it was Bridges. But Bridges is a kid. He is not in that stratosphere of NBA megastars. And I think Giannis is beginning to realize this now. I'm going to tell you something else about Giannis that I love. A year ago when he got hurt, I'm just going to call a spade a spade. He abandoned his teammates. This year when he got hurt, he gave them pep talks. He was there in the huddle on the sidelines. Unlike Mr. Two-time champion and NBA Finals MVP twice, up in the press box in LA eating nachos. Okay? That's the difference between those two players. And the excuses that ESPN is giving the Clippers, no. Here's the bottom line about Kawhi Leonard. And I wish Stephen A. Smith would say this because he knows it's true. Kawhi plays when he wants to play. And when you got players like that, and they're a megastar like Kawhi Leonard, you lose as a franchise. You lose. Because he dictates to them whatever he wants to do because of his resume. By the way, everybody send best wishes to Kawhi Leonard. He had ACL surgery yesterday. And let's hope he can get back on the court just in time for the playoffs. Okay? But no other sport matters to me right now than the NBA. Football in 11 days. So get ready for it. We're 11 days away from all NFL up here for the next 9 months. We're going to have the NBA draft up here July 29th. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have the Spence Pacquiao, the entire fight card, on August 21st. That's my nephew's birthday. Taking him to the steakhouse for lunch, and I'll be back here ready to show you guys what you deserve, which is a championship fight card. What else we got on the agenda? We got NFL in 11 days. I cannot wait for that. I got to do a lot of my homework for that. Me and Pete will be doing a fantasy show. Pete's got to have his own fantasy football channel. Now, Pete's different from me. I play old school way. Pete plays the 21st century way, which is FanDuel and DraftKings. Okay. Let me say some good mornings to some people. Triple Black is here, and he can come up whenever he wants. I dropped the link. Let me start the roll call to many people that I respect and care about. Beginning, I'm gonna start with her first. The beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ. Good morning. She should be at work by now. Miss Latoya. Good morning. You know her as Toya. Let me see who else. I should know. Sheila E is probably listening in the clouds as she starts her day today. Let's see. Baby girl's probably sleep out in the West Coast because she's a college student. It's only what, 4:10 in the morning out there where she's at. What's up to her? And Simone Love, who she's always in my thoughts. Say good morning to her. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't say good morning to the beautiful, electrifying China White. Matter of fact, check out the lines then tonight. It's going to be pretty good. I saw a thumbnail for it. Subscribe to that. Also, subscribe to The Beach is Better. Okay, guys? Do some of that. Let me see who's on this morning with me, up this morning. Who's up with? Nobody. That's okay. Early in the morning, folks. I did this early because I'll give you a couple 3 hours. Then I'm gonna go get my face done. Then I'll be back for an afternoon midday show, and then we'll have the usual night show that will start at 7:30, 7:45 Eastern time for the game tonight. Which should be a hell of a game tonight, folks. Should be. Should be fascinating tonight. Let me see what else we could talk about this. Let's see. I can't believe that we are steaming into the NBA. I told you people yesterday about Ben Simmons. And if you don't know about that story, Colin Sexton will be a real nice addition to the New York Knicks. I don't know why Cleveland wants to get rid of him, but they do. They do. I was talking about the NBA draft yesterday, and I came up with something interesting. And that is that this draft and to me, this NBA draft, we'll have players that can play right away. Well, I think what's is missing, and shout out to Prince Pierre. He said this last week. He was very, very disappointed. Other than 2 or 3 players, folks, it's not a player that wows you. And usually people like players that wows you. The Chiefs are very motivated. See if your defense is motivated. Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes saying he cannot wait for football season. I agree with him. Only 11 days away, folks. Reason why I'm quiet is I'm hearing these whispers on the Bleacher Report gridiron. Okay. Football right now is dead. We're gonna get some fireworks though on the 26th, which is in less than 11 days. We're gonna get some fireworks up here. Now, I will be off the 24th, but make sure I get everything right while I make the announcement. Okay. NBA free agent date is 12 noon, Friday, August 6th. If you care about that. Uh, as I'm sitting here trying to find the icon where you could search things on the NFL. The reason why I'm dead air, folks, because I want to get everything right for you guys. All next week, I will be doing fantasy content. I'll be doing fantasy content, and I'll be doing around the NFL content. So, the reason why I gotta do that because I got big 9 months, guys. I gotta make sure I know what I'm talking about to give it to you guys. And let me say this right now. I know there's a lot of niggas that don't like me personally, because one of the reasons is because I get a lot of things right. It's not because I think I know it all. It's because when I see shit, I make sure that it's reported. And once it's reported, I give it to you. I remember a couple months ago, it was back in the wintertime. Pete was up here and Manzano was up here. And I'm going to go there. So get ready for this. Latino men have an arrogance about them. Like when you hear Pete come up here, he goes, and that's my opinion. Well, Pete, I got news for you. You don't know brothers well. You may think you do, but I got a manosphere audience, which means I got niggas who come up here. They ain't gonna forget the things you say. It's just the way we are as black men. Okay? And I remember I was telling people that Brian Flores, coach of the Miami Dolphins, it was about them willing to trade the third pick. And Pete was in his feelings because got great men like me, not good men, great men like me. When I hear things, I tell my audience. I'm no fucking pom-pom waver that has, and goddamn, there's a lot of them. I mean, I can name them. Dallas pom-pom waver, Miami's pom-pom waver, or I should say for the Dolphins, pom-pom wavers. I'm not like those guys. And here I tell you the truth. If you don't like it, don't come. You think I fucking care about subscribes? I do care about the equipment though, because that's going to be the new wave. Or especially in the manosphere. See, I'm manosphere. Okay, fuck sports fan. That motherfucker hung me to dry. Fuck them. I'm manosphere. Okay? And I don't do nigger sports. Okay? I'm going to keep it real here. I don't give a fuck if I hurt feelings. I give you the NFL 9 months a year. I give you, now I'm giving you NBA content and I'll be showing you live games now that YouTube has the rights to the NBA League Pass. So I'll be showing you live games, double headers every night in basketball up here. I think they fucked up with the baseball. I think if they would got the whole package for extra innings, then YouTube would really be a fucking cool. I'm going to show you championship fights up here. I got the Spence, Pacquiao, the entire card you're going to get up here. So my advice to you guys is when I show a fight card, the whole card, you better be in here whenever the time the bullshit starts. 'Cause I'm not a boxing fan. Okay? I am not a boxing fan. Look at this. I got my ladies up here in here. Come on up. Girls, come on up. I put the link in there already. Good morning to the beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ. And good morning to, of course, the lovely Latoya. I dropped the link. If any of you want to come up, you know, before you girls head off to the plantation. Speaking of that, let me get back to what I was saying. The point I'm making is that in here, in this room, okay, you're going to get the facts. You're going to get meat and potatoes. You're not going to get pom-pom waving. And we know who the pom-pom wavers are. Okay, my situation is this. Once I get my studio hooked up, and one of the things I'm planning to do is put studios across the continent, which means South America. I will put a studio there. So when I want to go relax for a couple, or like for 10 days, do the show down there. When I'm not there, I can hook up a guy like Aaron Ferris if he wants to do his business talk for BMT, or the great Marco Grande, and he wants to have fun with his group of women. Little Rock. Morning, bro. Let me say good morning to the beautiful ladies and Little Rock. I already said hello to Triple Black. He was in here for a few. You know, things are going to pick up this week. If not this week, definitely next weekend. Well, things are definitely going to pick up in here. There you go, beautiful lady. Say good morning to the beautiful Toya. To me, and I hate to say what I just said about the niggas in here, but it's just different. The way I do my shit and the way they do their shit. See, with black men, a lot of them, they just want to talk about what they know. And that's why I did the NBA playoffs. And I want to thank the people who supported us during the NBA playoffs, because they helped me with my subscribes. Next year, I'm going to show you the fucking games, and you people hopefully will come by and say, yo, appreciate you, bro. I'm on the road. I'm at someone's house. You know, I couldn't see the game, but I knew I trust you that you're going to have the game up. And the game will be up. Now, and let me thank YouTube, because I don't like YouTube, to be honest with you. See, my goal is this. I want to build my own website and my own radio hub, and then I will take everything from here in there. And I'll give you people, Supreme King Kun, good morning to him and his children and his wife down in H-Town. He's going to make me, him and my nephew are going to collab and make me a nice, fresh website. Should be ready around the holiday season, around Thanksgiving. Should be ready. I'm giving Kuhn all the time he needs. But the point I'm making is that I want to go radio. And you're going to be able to see the show on visuals on the website. So if you want to see what you're seeing right now, you'll get there on the website. There's a lot clearer picture. Mwah. Right back at you, Toya. Mwah. There you go, girl. I'm gonna get Toya up here one of these weeks, seriously, so she can cook me something nice. She offered, so I will deliver. I had a show 2 nights ago where I had one of the most glamorous women. I had 2 of the most glamorous women in the world, but one in particular was up here for 2 hours, and that was China White. And her and Mahogany put on one of the nicest exchanges between 2 sisters I ever heard. And I just sat back eating chocolate chip and cookies and cream ice cream while I let them all talk. And it was great hearing 2 sisters who have a brain conversate. And when I told my audience last night that I had her up here for 2 hours, I had both of them here, but Mahogany had to go to bed. Now she got to go back. Plantation. My audience went nuts last night. They said, Mace, how do you do this? And I said, do what? How do you get these hotties on your platform? And I told them the truth. If they want to come, they come. They feel comfortable with me. Now, I'm going to say something to the sisters in the audience, and I hope that they appreciate this. When I get on Black Women Up Here, getting back to the sports in a minute, guys, give me a second. When I get on Black Women Up Here, one of the reason why is they do stupid shit. We'll get back to that in a minute. This lady, I heard, had a rough day yesterday on another platform, but I love this girl, and America does too. America's sweetheart. Good morning, beautiful Latoya.
Am I America, sweetheart?
Prince Pierre in here last night,
Hmm.
and he was uptight. He was tight about what happened with you yesterday on Platinum's platform with some guy saying
Yeah.
stupid things towards you. And he said if he was up there, he would have took him out. Now, my question to you is, what was that all about, gorgeous?
Well, first of all, good morning.
Good
It's
morning
so
to you
good to
too,
see
beautiful.
you this morning.
You look very
um,
radiant today.
Thank you. I feel very radiant.
That's good.
I believe in starting your day with intention, so I always set intentions when I wake up in the morning. And anyway,
And I appreciate you coming up here this early in the morning.
yeah, I'm a morning person. I wake up at
Me
5.
too.
Yeah.
I don't sleep.
Well, I do sleep. I need my sleep, but definitely a morning person. I believe that I don't know, that's just how I greet the day, waking up early.
I'm with you. I'm a morning person too.
Yeah, but I think I think when I'm over on that channel, I already know what to expect, so it's really not a big deal. I just I think it's so funny how guys make assumptions off of one little tidbit of information without even really knowing you. Um, so I pretty much just take it with a grain of salt, to be honest.
Yeah, he said that you slayed them yesterday.
Did I?
That's what he told me last
Um,
night. Oh yeah.
well, I don't know about that. I just try to be as authentic as I can possibly be whenever I'm interacting with anyone, male or female, it doesn't matter. I believe that you get what you give.
Yeah, that's a perfect nickname for you, by the way, America's sweetheart. I'll go with that
Oh,
with you from now on.
thank you. And thank you,
No problem.
Mahogany. Mahogany's beautiful too. I
Oh
can
yeah,
watch
yeah,
her.
yeah. I said that last night. I said, guys, it's not
Yeah,
like mahogany's chopped liver.
no.
She's up there gorgeous too.
Naturally too.
All you women
Naturally.
are who comes in here.
She doesn't even have to put on makeup. I gotta put
No.
something under my bags.
What time you went to bed last night?
Pretty early, about 10:30.
Okay. Yeah, that's normal.
Mhm.
Um, that's normal.
Yeah.
Mahogany, I tell the
I
truth.
feel like I'm missing a lot when I go to sleep at that time though, because a lot of people, a lot of content creators go on at 10. And so I end up waking up in the morning and seeing, oh, this person went live, that person went live, you know.
When when it's fascinating. When I used to
What?
go to dialysis, I used to go at 5 o'clock in the morning. So before I
Okay.
walk into the facility, I would go on YouTube see who's on because I may need that person to get me through 3 hours.
Yeah.
And what used to happen for me was, and it was pretty cool. I would say hello. Like if I went up to matter of fact, let me introduce this girl first. Another one of my sweethearts, the beautiful MTGV TV is here, everybody.
Make this go viral.
Good morning, gorgeous. I saw you with your
Hey, good
swagger
morning.
last night.
Huh?
I saw you with all that swag last night. You cammed
Well,
up.
thank you, Mace. Good morning, Toya.
I keep telling you, I look at you from the clouds.
You know what? I didn't see your message to I'm sitting here watching my restream because I always rewatch it to see what I could correct. I could correct this whole freaking app I'm using, but I just seen your message. I did not see it. See, it's glitching
Oh,
and
you was on point last night.
You
I
think
mean
so?
that. Oh yeah,
With all of that noise?
yeah. You was on point last night.
Well, thank you, Mace.
You had that
Appreciate
swag. You had that female swag last night. Like you was the boss. I was laughing. I
it.
said,
Well, you
"Look
know
at
what?
this."
That's me. I'm the
Yeah,
boss.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You sure are. You did a great job again, girl, last night. I'm gonna get to you in a second. I'm gonna finish with Toya real quick. With what we was just talking about before I started doing this, Toya.
Mhm.
I used to go to sleep every night, 8:30. 8:30 on the nose. Every night. Even if I
Okay.
was watching a good show on YouTube,
Mhm.
bedtime. What has gotten me back to what I do is these shows, because I do a lot of 9-hour streams.
Okay.
And the funny
That's a
thing
lot.
is, yeah, and a lot of people think that once you do, and MTGV can vouch this. When you do a lot of hours, or you do a lot of shows in the day, like today I'm doing 3 shows. It is draining, right?
Yeah.
Right, Miss
It
V?
uh, it really is. I don't like what you see me do when you see me posting 3 and 4 things. Those are uploads. I don't like to go live for a long time. Like 2 hours is really my max. I prefer to do it an hour and get out of there.
Yeah, I learned from DJ Cooley because DJ Cooley used to do 26-hour streams.
Well,
That's crazy.
he's still doing 12-hour ones,
Yeah,
so
yeah. That's where I learned from him and Zero. So Zero's another one. Zero last week did a 24-hour stream.
wow.
So
I
yeah,
can't
I learned
imagine.
from them from watching.
Hi,
But
Mahogany.
the key to doing that though, me and you got one thing in common, Miss V. We love what we do.
Absolutely. You
And
can
if you
tell,
love
huh?
what you do, time flies fast and you can do 9 hours.
And it don't feel like work. It's a passion.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I'll go a step further. And Miss V can vouch this. You tired, you want to go to bed. You look in your chat room, people want to come up.
Mhm.
So you have a decision to make. You can say, I'm going to bed. Or you go, you know what? This guy can give me an hour. Bring him up, gives me 2 hours.
Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't had that experience yet. You the king of the lives now. I just started doing live streams consistently like 2 weeks ago. Because I was like, I need to get in the algorithm with these lives. And I think that's why I'm not really in there because I'm just starting to really get started. But yeah, I'm turning up. Like I said, I can't do the same thing I did last year for my new year. Oh,
Both of you
um,
ladies are getting love this morning.
I
And
sent you.
American Negro.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Hey,
baby.
hey, American Negro.
I was gonna say, Mace, I sent you my invitation, and Toya, I sent yours too for my Zoom party. Is
Okay.
confirmed.
Hey, what time is that tomorrow?
No, it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's everybody voted for Sunday being a better day.
Yeah, I'll
So
be there Sunday. I'm
I
off Sunday. I'll
definitely
be there.
voted, so I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday.
yay. Okay,
I'll
and
definitely be
anybody
there.
else that want to come is invited. And if you give me permission to play the commercial, I will.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah,
It's
bro.
just
Morning,
audio.
Jefferson. Yeah, go ahead, play it.
Thank you to everyone who voted. The date has been set for my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. The date is set for Sunday, July 18th at 5 p.m. BYOB Zoom Business Party. If you are going to come, please type RSVP in the comments of this video. Okay, and I messed up there. You really need to RSVP me on IG
I'll do on IG.
okay, so I can send the Zoom link.
Yeah,
Because I'm not gonna
I
put the
got you.
Zoom link out there because I'm not inviting people that didn't vote. And you know what I'm saying? I
I
don't
know what you're
like that
saying.
sneaky
People who
stuff.
wasn't involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
If you need to speak with me, hit my link to IG and DM me anything you'd like for me to know. We will have fun. We will talk business. Be there. You don't want to miss this. Invite a friend. And it's going to be a prize giveaway. I haven't quite decided on what it is. It's possibly going to be cash or possibly going to be a graphics photo from my guy at Right Touch Art Studio. He made my logo,
Glossies.
my Panther logo.
Look at you. You know,
And
one
thanks
thing.
for letting me play that, Mace.
Okay, go ahead. While you're doing that, you do look radiant this morning, Toya. You really do.
Aw, thank
I'm looking
you.
at you.
She
I
See,
does
could
look
hug
good.
you if I
Yeah.
if you
could.
showed yourself from platinum right now, like if you was up there, he was doing the live, all the idiots will be coming towards you.
Well, they told me I need to get some hair, so I don't know.
Don't listen to them. You what I tell you?
Come
You're
on now,
fine
but they
just how
talk
you
about
are.
people with weave. They talk about people with weave, but you need hair. You're natural. See,
You're
these
natural. Stay
dudes,
that
these
way.
people is a joke. I'm so serious.
It's
They
not fun.
follow butts, not hair.
Yeah, you're just fine. I told you that. Stay.
No, I mean, I believe that deep down inside. Trust
You
me.
are
Thank you.
glamorous, and like I said to you, Wall Street proved my point on Friday last week. Here's a guy boasting this, that, and when you said something to him, what did he say? Oh, you gonna eat fried chicken, and then he dumped that and started coming at you in a nice way. And I know you making that face.
Well, it just reminded me of like not to go talking about people, but someone expressed interest in getting to know me, and the
Okay.
first thing he did was made a judgment about me, and I'm like, I don't understand how people think that that's how you get to know someone.
No, you don't. You
Uh,
know, again, I had a weight problem for 43 years.
hmm
And when I lost all my weight, one thing that I realized is that you're going to meet a whole new group of people moving forward in your life. So,
I can
with that
attest
new
to
group
that.
of people, you might as well be yourself
hmm Yep.
and don't care about what others say about you. Now, if people give you constructive criticism, those people care about you. When someone is saying you got to do this and they only want to see you the way they want to see you. Get what I'm saying? But one thing in life that men don't understand, I do. There's always someone better than you.
hmm
And if the woman is getting treated on the side by someone that treats her the way she deserves to be treated, that guy's outie. I
Yep.
tell guys this all the time, ladies. Well, a lot of women, they're already sizing up your replacement. If you're not putting in the effort for that woman, you will be replaced. And a lot of brothers don't realize that because a lot of brothers are lost when it comes to you sisters. They're lost.
hmm
See, one thing about me, when I used to be obese, I was always the outcast. So I always saw things with my eyes. That's how I judge stuff, by my eyes. And yeah, that's right, girl. Drop that. Drop your link also, ladies. If you have a link, drop it in here. Um, the one thing I don't talk about is what I'm talking about right now. But since I got women in the audience, I could talk about it. If you treat the opposite sex with respect and courtesy, they will do the same. That's just my opinion. Am
And
I right about that?
I have to say, I completely relate to everything that you were just saying.
Mhm.
I don't know if I shared this with you before, but I know I've shared it in other places that I used to be obese as well. And one thing I can attest to is the fact that what you said as far as people will treat you differently, but it's all about like now in this body when I meet people, they have no idea what I looked like when I was damn near
There
300
you go.
pounds.
I feel your pain, baby.
You know what I mean? But
Oh, I know what
the
you mean.
same person I was is the same person I am today, which is I think a good thing because I didn't allow that to change me. But I think people have this expectation that once you lose weight that you will change and you will become a different person. And that's a lot of projection that people put on you. But I just, like I said, I treat people how I want to be treated. And
There you go. With me, the best move I made in my life was the people who were supposedly be my friends. Once I lost my weight, I cut everybody off.
really,
Yeah. Because I was heavy, obese, my cousins never spoke to me really. And me and my brothers never had a good relationship.
wow,
Me and my mom don't have a good relationship.
wow,
The best thing that happened to me is that I grew as a human being once I lost the weight. I've grown more as a person. Like, in my opinion, the person who's talking to you right now is a hell of a lot better than the person that used to be 300 pounds. And the reason is because I've realized how you talk to people,
hmm
how you deal with people.
hmm
And they took out the splint out of my stomach yesterday. And now I'm really completely 100% again. And one of the things the surgeon told me,
Blessings. Wow.
she told me that by looking at my inside, everything went too well.
wow.
And I know what she meant by that. And the point I'm making is this, and Toya can sign off on this. When you are obese, you do get ostracized.
hmm
Can I say something, man? Because this is something that's needed. I just got an idea that popped in my head. Like you and Toya, y'all need to start a weight loss support group, motivation, let people see that your before and afters, encourage men and women to lose weight, tell people what you did. I mean, that would be awesome. Y'all should start a new page or do it on each other page once a week to grow each other page. Do you know how big that would grow?
You
You know
in?
how
I'm
many people are
interviewing.
overweight that need to be encouraged? You
Yeah,
know
I'm
how many
interviewing.
people, huh?
I'm asking Toya. I'm interviewing.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my God.
absolutely,
I would
absolutely.
love that, y'all. I mean, I'm fat too. Like I didn't lost a lot of weight too. I'm serious. And I didn't even want to see, look, we all got stories, man. I ain't gonna
We
tell
do.
mine now. I'm gonna wait until y'all do y'all show.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll have you as the first guest.
Yeah, I like that idea. Thank you so
Yay.
much.
There you go. That's why I respect that woman so much. I respect her so much because she's doing everything on her own. She comes up with new stuff all the time. I mean, 2 weeks ago, she came up with that new page she's on right now.
hmm
And I'm like, looking at this, I'm like, really?
That's that
Next thing you
Capricorn
know,
energy. They
yeah.
they they
Oh
keep
The,
it
my
going.
God.
the
You
next thing
know
you know,
it.
it's like
This
after
is me
midnight.
by nature. Hey,
Oh,
Mace,
you what's up,
all I
baby?
used to hear at work is, "Oh my God, V comes up with so many great ideas." I mean, I've worked my job 20 years, and I always get credited for that. But guess what? I don't get paid for that.
Yeah, you don't get a raise. You don't get like they throw you something under the table because your idea was brilliant. Yeah, makes the company money.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
I want to know, when is y'all first show? I can't wait.
me and Toya, we'll work that out because we have each other's emails. So I'll email her. We'll talk
Okay.
Yay.
about it.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah, that should be a fascinating conversations. I
I'll
think,
start
and I think
picking it
that
together
That's
now.
real talk right there.
yeah, I think Miss V makes an excellent point. We can reach a lot of people out there. 'Cause all you see is these stupid ass. "Oh, I lost all this weight. I was bodybuilding. Yeah, it's good for certain women.
hmm
But do you think a guy that right now is 290 pounds that's going to work for him?
No,
Exactly.
you
Share
really
what y'all
have to
did.
meet people where they are. That's the one thing I will say. I think society is very harsh on fat people,
Yes.
and it doesn't come from a place
Absolutely.
of understanding, and it's just always pointing the finger and judging.
Mm-hmm. Why
That's
don't you
easy to
stop eating
do.
so damn much? Why don't you? You're a pig. You. All you do is eat. You're sloppy. Blah 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 blah
Lazy.
blah.
Yeah. And that those things could be so far from the truth about any individual that you speak of. Um, but I think the biggest thing people don't realize is we all have to eat. We
Yeah, to
all have to
survive.
eat. So you shaming someone for the things that they're eating doesn't help them to think any differently about it or to want to lose weight. They're looking at you and they're saying, "Well, you're eating the same thing I'm eating, so what's the problem?" But we can have that conversation.
That is a definite. I mean, because the one thing that I really appreciate about both of us is that we both slayed the battle of the bulge, and that's not easy to do. The older you
Nah.
get, the tougher it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, people don't realize that Larry H in the building appreciate you being here this morning. I appreciate everyone being here this morning. Shout out to Ricardo Rodney. He used to always come in here. What time is it? Ricardo Rodney will probably be in the next half hour. He's on his way to the plantation. Do it. I was 360 pounds like
I
10
was
years ago.
just
Same time,
reading
bro.
that. Yeah.
2011.
Look at this alignment though. Look at
I
how
was 260.
I was 305.
I was 296.
Mm. I got down.
Unbelievable. I can't wait to tell our stories,
Gonna be awesome.
the fat stories.
I have
I
my
didn't get
nephew.
fat shamed
I have
though.
my nephew do the thumbnail.
That's what's up.
Oh, here you go. It's gonna be on the screen in a minute. So let me put it up for you. Let me tell you something for everybody in the audience. Okay, I am not a big Cash App guy, and I don't even have my cell phone near me. I cut it off when I'm doing this for 8 9 hours. But when I see that you did do a Cash App, I always shout you out the next day. I don't forget you. Or if I see you in another platform in the chat room, I personally thank you. And money is not for this for me. It's more giving back to our people. And I said this the other night. When I first started doing this, I had a lot of sports fans in here. And I did a monster manosphere show, believe it or not, ladies, for 12 and a half hours. And I had the big hitters up at BGS up here,
Wow.
Black Euro, the Roger Report. I had them all up here for 12 hours. My numbers and my popularity exploded in the manosphere. And I'm starting to notice something. The sports guys are gone. They don't come back. I don't care. But as long as my sisters and brothers support me, that's all I care about. Because I'm doing this for all of us. And I love doing it. I think sometimes, and I'm not going to mention no names, I let O'Shea do that because O'Shea likes to throw those guys under the bus. There are a lot of brothers and sisters that have monster following, but they sell us out.
Mm.
And that's the last thing I will ever do is sell us out. I love who I am. I love being black. I will go through the adversities that black men and black women go through in this society. But I know that my parents are black, and I wouldn't want to be anybody else or any other race. And I mean that.
I have to
So
agree.
for all our sisters and brothers, I don't need a shout out. Man. I'm just supporting you. No,
Well,
I
it's too
didn't mean
late. You
by a
got
shout
one.
out, bro. I don't think that way. What I mean is you get a lot of guys up here. Hit the car shop. Hit the car shop. That's not me. All I care about is subscribes. That's all I care about. You subscribe. I love you. I'm happy. Let's keep it moving together. That's all I care about. I got my sponsors. This beautiful lady is one of the major ones, the beautiful MTGV TV.
Thank you.
And I appreciate her. I plug her as much as I get. I had China White up here 2 nights ago, and I was telling her, you know how many times I plug your new show, The Lion's Den? Every guy on this platform said, oh yeah, he's done it 8 times already. She was taken aback by it. The point I'm making is, you got something to sell, I will plug you. This is how I do things. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. And this is for both of you ladies up here with me. The shit we've been through, the last thing I'm going to do is mock people. Because I've been mocked most of my life. Okay? The last 10 years, I was on a machine, folks, with 16 gauge needles in my arm.
Wow.
And you know what I told people? Doing that is like a day at the beach for me with the crap I had to go through being fat. And they have a hard time understanding that. Tells you what people's minds are.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I think you would agree with this, ladies. When you're that big, not only do you lose respect from society, they treat you worse than, I'm not going to go, I will go that deeper. I don't want to lose my channel. Let me put it this way. They treat fat people, obese people worse than they did the Africans coming over here as slaves.
You're discarded. You're not even considered.
Like I said, I was ostracized.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the part that bothered me the most. When I lost my weight, guess what started happening? Yo, we're having a barbecue, man. You want to come? And I will come out and say it. All these years I lived here, bro. Now you're gonna invite me to the barbecue? I said no thanks. I don't want nothing to do with none of you people. Best move ever made. Cut everybody off, started a new life. And look at some of the beautiful people I've met along the way. Both of you ladies. The
I was just
manosphere.
about to say, don't say too much, Mace. Keep people on the cliffhanger, because I'm telling you, I want to hear some of these fat shaming stories and how
I'm
it made
saving
you
them
feel.
to when we do the platform. Then I'll start telling you some fat shaming stories.
I got plenty.
There you go.
I don't have any fat shaming stories. I shame myself more than anybody. My weight fluctuated a lot, so I would be up and down. But that was the biggest I ever got.
I'm gonna tell you something else, and I'll say this now for the audience. It is very true that the devil plays tricks on you. And I'm gonna tell you how. When I was big, when I was obese, I used to look in the mirror and I used to fantasize how I would look with the weight loss. When I lost the weight, I looked exactly like I pictured myself. And my ego started to swell. I mean, swell. What happened 6 weeks later? I'm on a damn machine for over 10 years. It just goes to show you, folks,
Oh my God.
in your subconscious, you don't realize you're making a deal with the devil, but you're going to pay the price. And I paid the price. I lost 10 years of my life, folks. I'm not young anymore. Just look at my beard. I'm not young anymore. And I lost 10 years of my life because in my subconscious, I made a deal with the devil. That is real. Yeah. I lost the weight. I looked 100 times better. Like everyone said, I was 2 people. But look at the price I had to pay. And true story, before I got sick, I reconnected with the church. And I said, I'm going to put my life in God's hands. I had no clue I was sick. None. When I was sick, the last 11 years, and 10 of those years, I was on a machine, folks. I always said this to everyone. As long as I have me and God, I'm going to be fine, and God will make the decision what will happen. I'm gonna say this right now. I love you, Lord, because you gave me something never in my wildest dreams I thought I would get.
Hey Mace, I'm sorry. What is your cash app? Is it Mace Taggart?
Yeah,
Okay.
right on the screen, baby. Oh, you know how it feels to wake up now for the last 6 weeks and every day is a good day for you? It's the most surreal feeling I've ever had in my life.
It's priceless.
Yeah. Every day is a good day. For me, I woke up. God blessed me to wake up and see what's happening in the world. I can't complain.
You could, but why would you, right?
Exactly. I got nothing to complain about. And again, something has happened to me in this room. And I'm talking about the whole manosphere that never happened to me when I was obese. I'm talking to gorgeous ladies like all of you. Oh, I get roasted up here, ladies. Guys be like, oh, I don't know how you do it, man. Oh, how you be that? I'm like, I just be myself. And I'm not looking for a female adulation. I appreciate it. I said that to my audience last night. I really appreciate it. But if you think I'm going around saying baby, 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 you're sadly mistaken. I don't do those things. You know, I'm not going to mention names. You know how many male concept creators, when they get a room full of women, it makes their week? And I'm looking and I'm observing, I'm looking at these guys like, really, fellas? Is all that in a bag of chips for you? It really tells you, and I'm being honest here, it really tells you how low the black man is in our society. And it's sad. It really is. When I look at stuff like that from afar, I'm like, oh.
I
What's up,
want to see
stranger?
all these men's first baby mama that's judging women. That's what I want to see. And they face. They need to show their face too.
That's the next point I was getting to. And I got some pushback from this. I remember
Period.
I was telling the story last night to my audience, the showdown between me and Mella a couple of months ago. And I told Mella, you think Third Ward Colombian's the only good looking nigga in the manosphere? Are you serious? I said, you want to see good looking? Come to my room. I show my face every night.
There you go.
Mic drop. And me and Third Ward are good friends. We're not, there's no rivalry there. We have mutual respect for one another. He knows the deal. If you cannot, how can I say this? I get pushback for this. When you're afraid to show yourself, that's a bad problem, in my opinion.
That part.
That goes both ways.
Well, to me, it's just like you a fraud. I mean, especially if you judging everybody and you not showing your face. Like I got the biggest problem with that. Like, what are you hiding? That goes for anybody. What are you hiding? Now, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shy. I lacked a little confidence. I'm a private person, so it was really hard for me to even talk on here because I have a distinctive voice. I didn't, my job and all that I was worried about. But those were my reasons for delaying. And I'm trying to boost my mom to do what I'm doing, and she's afraid to get on the camera.
With me, it's like this. I believe in me, so I don't worry about it. And I was asking the guys last night, I said, you guys really think you're conceited? I'm conceited? They said, Mace, you so conceited. You don't know it, bro.
Oh, you don't know what you're working with.
Hey, Miss V, let me tell you, you had the swag last night, girl.
What was it, Mace? Because I was all jacked up to me.
That's the point. Yes, you was jacked up. You had the swag last night. You had the whooping stick last night, girl. I was laughing. I was happy for you.
I was
Oh yeah.
mad at that stream making all that noise. Like, come on, man.
you had the men in your audience and the guys in the platform. You had them pistol whipped, girl.
Oh yeah, she came through last night.
You
She
had them pistol whipped. They didn't dare cross you last night.
I think I have a way with people that way, Mace, is in like in real life. People I don't know
You
what it
know what it
is.
is? You showed it to me last night. I was watching you. I was on the air too. I was just looking at you for a few minutes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. How you think I look in the clouds, baby? I'm on the same time you are. I
I
saw you
know
was
you
coming on at
always
10.
on.
Yeah, I saw you coming on at 10:15. I said, okay, I'll check back with her. No, I kept that to myself. But you was a boss last night.
That's
Good
the
for you.
real deep.
Yeah, you was a boss last night, and those men in your platform knew it. They didn't dare cross whatever you had to say.
Well, I mean, that's the kind of platform I want. I want a platform in order. Um, you
Yeah, me
know,
too.
I don't want no disrespect. I'm a businesswoman. I'm not here for the BS. So
And two and a
I
half weeks
want
ago,
to
two
I
and a
want
half weeks ago,
everybody to attach to me that's like me, similar
yeah,
minds, you know?
2.5 weeks ago, I had you on that Sunday up here, that Sunday evening, and I've been looking for you. And I said, hey, we're talking business. And business led to me and you complimenting each other for the last 15 minutes
Right.
because we took care of the
That's what's
business.
up. That's what's up. And
Yeah.
everybody that come to my celebration, I'm gonna make sure everybody subscribe to everybody. These viral creators meetings that I'm having is a support group,
I totally
and it's
agree.
to help us all grow. So anybody that's there that tells me you about business and you ain't on no childish, disrespectful stuff, because I'm not gonna tolerate
Yeah,
that.
neither
Period.
am
I
I.
don't
Neither
tolerate
am
it
I.
in real life, and I ain't gonna tolerate it online.
There you
Period.
go. Toya, uh, we can start that next Saturday if you want.
Works for me.
There you go.
Works
So
for
there
me.
you go, Miss V.
Works for
Next
me too if
Saturday.
it's not too late because I work on
No,
Saturday.
it'd probably be early. It'd probably be mid morning, like 10 o'clock.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
Yeah, because we're
Morning is
both
good.
morning people.
Yeah.
All of us are. This
Yeah.
is my business hours. I'm supposed to be working. I am working too. That's why I'm a little quiet. Let me mute again.
When she told me she was a Capricorn, I knew she'd be over there multitasking. They're some of the best multitaskers out.
Oh my God, that is me all day long.
January? What
That
day in
work,
January?
huh?
What day in January?
12th.
Okay. I'm behind you. I'm Sagittarius, so I'm December the 8th.
Oh, you before me.
Yeah, I'm a Christmas baby.
Okay. Yeah, we get cheated, And then my daughter was born on the 10th and I brought her home on my birthday. So I'm like, good Lord. Well,
No,
she was a gift. That's how I looked at it. But
Yep,
now I want
that's
to
what I
slap
was
her
just
face.
about to say.
not me. My dad was so great to me as a kid. He would ask me, "Want your best gift on your birthday or the best gift on Christmas?" I always took my birthday.
Oh,
All my brothers were jealous. To have a December birthday, especially if it's like in the beginning, like the 8th, is so cool. Slowfius and Darkness, you can come up if you want. It is so cool to have a birthday in December. It really is. I don't like when your birthday's on Christmas, though. 'Cause that ruins everything.
yeah, I have a few friends that are either on Christmas Eve or the day after
Yeah,
Christmas.
that's Sister George, by the way. She's the 26th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're both SAGs, so shout out to that beautiful lady this morning. By the way, her and her new husband, Carolyn.
Yeah,
Congrats to both of them.
yeah.
Miss Concrete Rose. Good morning to her. I get along with those two ladies very well.
They really have built something amazing over there, and they are really sweet. and welcoming. Whereas, like, I've noticed that some women in the space are pretty catty. They have been nothing but nice to me from the moment I knew who they were.
Yeah, that's how they are. Before we continue, good morning to my boy Fireman. Welcome back, bro. You've been living in Platinum's room too much. I love you, bro. Welcome back. Yeah, yeah. You're right though, Toya. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you 1,000%. That show will take off, by the way. Miss V is right about that. There are a lot of people out here that
Suffering.
yes,
What y'all talking about,
yeah.
man? Right now.
I have a
They
neighbor.
they they in the dark somewhere by themselves with no friends, nobody to talk to, and feeling down.
The cool thing about me was I knew people because I used to travel a lot. And to tell you a story about me is a little bit about me is I used to take drug tests for my boys because they all worked in corporate America. And in return, and this was pretty cool, they would give me free hotel at places like the Four Seasons across the country, field passes to the games, like media passes to the games I wanted to go to across the country.
That's a
And my
great.
whole life, from 23 years old to I got sick 10 years ago, was always going to live sporting events. So one of the things I did was I told my audience about when I used to be around the NBA a lot back in the Iverson time, which is the early 2000s. It was pretty cool bumping into guys like that because in downtime, I'll give you a player for example. Uh, when I used to bump into LaMarcus Aldridge, for example, remember I was 300 pounds back then. The first thing he would say to me is, "Yo, man, we gotta fire that coach, man. Man, I'm tired of Wade Phillips, man. We ain't winning, man." I said, "Hey, LaMarcus, I don't know what to tell you, man." Point is, a lot of these guys who are professional athletes are not what they are portrayed on television. They're pretty cool people. You know, I miss that life. I cannot wait to get back into that life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I showed the pictures a couple of weeks ago, man. What's this? May? I mean, May. I showed the pictures back in May, man, before I got my operation. I'll break those pictures out again. I'll break them out for the
Saturday when
audience
you
again next
show.
week. Yeah, I'll break it out for the audience again next week. So, but
No,
forget me.
Mace, tell them they gotta be on the show to see it. They gotta watch your show.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They watch. That's how they
No,
know.
I'm talking about the one you and Toya gonna do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll let the beautiful Toya plug it. Go ahead, baby.
So wait, are we going to do the 17th or the 24th?
What's next weekend?
The 24th.
24th.
Okay.
Because I want to get the thumbnail done
Okay.
so we could put it up and let people see what we're going to do.
Mace, I could
Yeah.
do a thumbnail in 5 minutes, but you said your nephew's gonna do it.
Hey, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Oh, I'm just saying, don't let the thumbnail hold you up.
The thumbnail will hold you up because I don't know how to do one.
Mace, I
Oh,
can
it's
do it in
very
2 minutes,
That's
easy.
why I
bro.
just said you can do it. I don't care who
Okay.
does
Well,
it.
I mean, Saturday is what, in a couple days. Y'all gonna wait till next Saturday though?
You want to do it this Saturday, Toya?
I have no issue with doing it this
All right,
Saturday.
we'll do it this Saturday.
Yeah, I'll set it up. Do y'all want to put y'all overweight pictures on there? Before and afters?
Yeah.
Send them to me, my IG.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. I'll take a picture
Okay.
of it and send. Matter of fact, I have a picture of me being obese. I'll send it to you. I'll
And
send it
and
to your
then
IG.
send me a glamorous after shot so I could,
I gotta find that shot.
Well,
It's
take one.
that used to be my avatar, believe it or
Take
not.
one, Mace.
Yeah, that used to be my avatar when I lost my weight. And I'll never forget this. And this really made me feel very, very warm and fuzzy inside. The women that used to be in the manosphere, in the chat rooms, they just knew me as Mace. When my nephew put that picture up as my avatar, oh my God. Mace, I didn't know you looked that good. Mace, I didn't know you was that. It's like I told underrated grinder who's in here right now. I don't let it get to my head, fellas. It's this being courteous. That's okay. I'm used to being alone. That's why. I'm not used to female adulation. So when you're used to always being by yourself, it's very nice what they say, and you appreciate it. But you have to stay on your purpose. And I think that's why me and Miss V get along well. That's why me and Toya get along well, because I don't have interior motive towards these women.
You
And
you have
unfortunately, a lot of guys do.
you have very honest eyes, Mace.
I appreciate that. And you know I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Appreciate both of you.
Yes, we appreciate each other. You know, I'm
Yes.
multitasking over here. Yes,
Yeah,
I
you do
really
your
do
work, baby.
appreciate you, you know. And the thing that I'm trying to get people to focus on is support who supports you. Okay?
Exactly.
Don't worry about the haters. Like, to me, everybody give the haters too much freaking attention.
Totally
All this
agree.
back and forth. I mean, I made a pact with myself not to get involved with that type of thing. I'ma just like when somebody come in there and comment something stupid, I just remove it. I don't even give them my energy. I don't have time. I'm not there for that. I feel like I've already wasted enough time working 20 years for somebody else.
Yeah,
And
and
2020
plantation.
woke me up, man. I have not stopped moving since 2020 in this direction of being my own boss. And I'm trying to boss everybody else up with me. And I'm just learning this stuff. But I know that I can't do this alone. I'm trying to build a whole platform where we can stop shopping with everybody else and start shopping with everybody. And if we're gonna know everybody that we shopping with, because we're gonna continue to have these viral content creator meetings so we can get to know each other and network. That's how we gonna grow together. And then every time we have a meeting, I'm gonna say subscribe. Everybody subscribe. Everybody drop your link because that's what I'm on, building and thinking different. Too many of us try to hold things for ourselves like it ain't a bunch of people in the world. And people that like you gonna follow you. Just because they follow me don't mean that you're gonna take them and they never gonna follow me again. Like, come on, man. That's what I'm on. Not all this BS judging people, making people feel like crap, I don't know what that is. Do that make you feel better as a person to put everybody else down? Like, come on. I mean, I know that it brings the people, but I don't want that. To me, your platform, however it runs, that's you as a person. And if you come into my room and all that kind of stuff going on, you have to wonder, what type of slime am I?
Yeah, and,
Like,
and I'm glad you said that because all of us know certain concept creators that I consider family. But the big problem they have is they lose control of their platform. And sometimes when you hear either a sister's very troll or a brother's very troll, it really hurts the conversation. That's just me. That's how I feel. You know, um, I just believe that we're all in this together as black people. You know, and that's the way I approach things Because to be honest with everybody in this room, everybody in this platform right now, I said a few minutes ago, unless you want to bleach yourself, you are who you are. Try to get along with your own kind. O'Shea is right. He did a video last week, and I knew I was doing this, but he reaffirmed it again. When you treat your own people well and you support your own people, they're going to support you back. I got 2 working women up here right now, fellas. And they're supporting me live right now. What did I tell you?
That's because you're a good person. I mean, you showed your heart to me when you start supporting me, and you know, just everything that you've done. Like, you didn't have to do that. Out of all those people in that room, you're the only one that reached out to me, and so I reached back.
This lady has 1,800 subscribes. Let's get her over to 2,000. I told the audience
I'm
last
trying
week.
to get it before Sunday, Mace. I
That's gonna
really
be
wanted
tough,
to
but
get
you
it
can do
before
it.
my anniversary. No, it
I'll
ain't
be
because
there. I'll be there.
I've been getting 200 a week. It's not.
And
I can
also,
do it.
when you get 2K, I will do a one-on-one interview with you.
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, I gotta give you your props, lady. No doubt. What's up, Coffee? Let me say this also. I said last week to my audience, let's get Mahogany to 1,000. She's over 1,000. Congrats to her.
Oh wow, yeah,
Congrats.
congrats. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm I'm over here trying to get to 100 and thinking about what I can do to celebrate that. So as soon as you get to 2K, we have to celebrate.
Yes.
Well, you
Uh,
know what, Toya? I celebrated it all. If you go back on my channel, I literally documented everything that I did. I because YouTube actually sends you like your analytics for the month and your email and all that, and I shared that, and I wanted to see my growth, and I think the fact that I'm into marketing, promotions, and sales, I love to see things grow. That excites me. It
know what
excites
else
me.
about you, girl? And I told you
Hmm.
this before, I'll say it again. You're a boss, honey. You showed that last night. You're a effing boss. Okay? And you're
Thank
always
you.
grinding. No
Yes,
offense,
sir.
underrated grinder. She's grinding. Congratulate, congratulate, underrated darkness on his birthday. He got 2K subscribes.
Well, happy
Congrats.
birthday. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. Underrated. I remember when he got 2K. I didn't know
That
that
was
was his
back in
birthday.
June. Yeah,
What?
he partied all weekend. No joke. He threw a party for himself. Or I used to look in his room and I said, "Damn, he's still partying."
I remember I used to celebrate the whole month of January. Happy
Now, you
birthday
know what
month.
happened last year was pretty cool. But I lost some female subscribers, not because of me. Guys came in here for my birthday last year. The room was packed. It was like they was giving me a virtual party. And then when 2 guys started fighting and cursing, I had women in the audience. They say, hey, I can't deal with this. You know what? Crap. They use a different phrase. And I tried to apologize to them. And then I got on the 2 guys who did it. I said, you know, I lost 3 or 4 female subscribers because of you 2 clowns. Yo, Mace, man, I'm sorry, man. I won't hear it. Out. Out. Toya, let me tell you this, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna give you some advice. Find some people who you get along with, like Miss V up here, Mahogany, Sheila E. Connect with women like that. Do your own platform of what you want to do it with. If it's women's issue, stuff like that, and I guarantee you, you will blow up quick
Okay.
because women want to hear from women. That's, give Sister George all the credit in the world for her platform. She has a lot of angry sisters in the chat room. And the reason why is, I analyze stuff. She has too many men on her platform. And I don't think that's good for a
Who
woman's
does?
platform. Sister George, that show, the breakdown. That show
Oh,
is tremendous. And the reason is Men support it. But if she did a show with, let's say, 8 women, 2 men every show, the show will even go farther. And they're already a hit. They do a tremendous job. So shout out to those beautiful sisters.
Yeah, shout out to Sister George, especially. She always says hello to me. She's always really nice in the chat. Um, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate even Miss V here. From the very moment you introduced us, she's been nothing but sweet to me. Um, and that's why, like, I don't, I go to her channel and I support her in any way that I can. I will continue to do that because, like you said, if we can align with each other and support each other as women, there's no limit to what we can accomplish. And I truly believe that. I've believed that since I knew what the power of being a woman was.
You know what?
Coffee.
I
Let me
like
just
your
say this
energy.
real quick.
Toya.
Let me just say this real quick.
Okay.
Coffee, the topic is anything you want to talk about. And since I got 2 glamorous sisters up here, I let them talk about what they want to talk. That's the topic. Go ahead, Miss V. All yours.
So I just wanted to say, like when I met Toya in Mahogany's, I went to Mahogany's live for the first time, and that's where I met both of them. I mean, I had seen Mahogany, but I don't think we had spoke or anything. And so I liked both of their energy. So I immediately subscribed to her and Toya, and then Toya reached back and she came to my live like the next day. And so then I invited her, and it just went that way. You know, if I reach out, if I come to your chat, I reach to you or whatever, and if you don't reach back, you don't. But for people that see the value in what I'm talking about, those are the people that I want with me. Those are the people I want on my team.
There you go.
I ain't trying to force nobody to be a part of nothing I'm doing. If you
Let me
see
say
the
this.
value, then let's go. Let's do this. Let's grow.
Let me say this about Toya. The show she did with Mahogany, she don't realize how lit that room was. I watched the whole thing, believe it or not. And that's something I don't do much. But I'm like, yo, let me listen to these two kick it.
Because that's exactly what it felt like. We were just kicking it. I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the chat.
Oh, you became a star, baby.
We were just
I
having a
mean,
good time.
take my advice, sweetheart. If you're going to do a woman's platform, get women on your platform. Other women subscribe, women donate.
Yeah.
I keep telling guys this. This is why Game Changer goes after them all the time. The sisterhood is very powerful, and they stick together. You all do. You can be a baby's mama on Section 8. And I'm not being funny here. I'm being serious. The sisterhood will pick that sister up and take them with them. As brothers, we don't do that. We got too much bad blood towards each other, which I think is sad.
But to you guys' credit, I will say that I see a lot more support in the manosphere than I've seen anywhere else.
Yes, I would agree. And again, I think it helps that you have somebody, which in my case would be DJ Kuda, who advised some of us what to do, what to buy, this and that. And a whole legion of people have done it. And we all give him credit. Me, Platinum, Dusty, Ism, uh, 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 Mahogany,
I'm a big
Beach.
Cuda.
Yeah, the Beach. Who else? Sheila E. We all pay homage to Kuda because he helped us get where we want to be.
I've been trying to reach out to Cuda for the longest. My first channel, he said he was gonna call me. That was last night or this morning. What I'm trying to do with Cuda is I want to make him a tech person. I mean, he is a tech person, so I want him to be a part of what I'm trying to do, so I could kind of refer people to him. I want to see what he does, what he has to offer, and I also
He
want
has
him
a
to
lot to
show me
offer, girl.
my audio. I want him to show me what I need to do
Oh, he'll
to fix
show
my
you.
audio. Because
He'll
that's
show you.
annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah, he'll fix that for you. Look what he's done for Ism.
I mean, his stuff is great. His graphics is great, and he has a lot of fun over there. I don't go
Yeah,
often, but he
I'm,
is a live wire.
I'm glad I got this guy on my side, SKC. Him and Keep It Techie. And if I didn't have guys like that, I'll be up cracks quick. I'm giving this man a hello because me and him used to run together before I started doing my platform. And I just want to say hello to this great brother. What's up, Aqua Dragon? Welcome back, bro. Haven't seen you in a hot minute down in the Baltimore region, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, Aqua runs with Aqua runs with Platinum Elite. So all of Platinum's army is in there today.
Platinum is hilarious. He cracks me up.
Now, Mace, come on, Mace.
I like Platinum, but he full of poop. Okay, I do like Platinum though. He's very fun. When I first subscribed to his channel from Cuda because they played that dang on Anthem, I was like, "Who is this guy?" He was so hype. He was that was crazy. And then he's like, "Oh, y'all can't be playing that, man. I did a clean version. No, keep that dirty one." That's what it was hype. But his platform is wild, and I got tricked when I went on the show. I got bashed, I got slammed, disrespected. Never
I warned
happened
you
in my
about that.
life. That never happened to me in my life, in real life.
I warned you.
Nobody warned me. I didn't know. But
No,
now
I told you about that.
No,
we
you
had that
told me
talk.
afterwards when I told you what happened. But I won't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
It only takes one time.
That's it.
Yeah, I ain't for the disrespect.
Well, you know.
And I don't like to argue either. I don't have energy. That takes too much of my energy. I'd rather be making money. You know.
You know exactly. You know what I did when my man did that to you. I said, "This shit will not happen up here no more."
I know, and I appreciate that. I seen him in the chat. I don't know if he's still here, but
no, he's gone. He probably went back to sleep because he works overnight.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. Totally.
Yeah, I did not appreciate it, honey. Trust me. And if you notice, you get a nicer side of me since I made that decision to cut that crap out.
I mean, it just don't look good. I understand that men have gripes, and I'm gonna be honest. When I hear men talking ill of women, I know that it's because of their experience. So I don't try to get mad about it, but don't bring me into it. Don't bring all women into the choices you made in women, or the lack of, or whatever it may be, or hating your mother, or whatever it is. Because I feel like when men bash women, a lot of times they have a female problem, and it starts at home.
You are absolutely correct. I don't talk about it much, but I said it to Toya a little while ago. I do not have a great relationship with my mother. I had a tremendous relationship with my father, with my uncles, and my aunts, but not my mother. Yeah, you're right about that, American Negro. You are on point with that. And that's why I kicked it with Platinum, because Platinum reminds me of a guy that, let's just say he's the guy in the hood, but you know at night he's at the clubs. Morning to you, my brother. Or as I like to call you, or you called yourself. Good morning to you, Playboy, wherever you at in America. Oh yeah, I mean, you meet some characters in here. I'll never forget what he said to me Friday night. He was up here late, and he said, "Mace, do people know how close me and you are?" I said, "Nope." Oh man, let's see. The other day, Platinum had guests on his panel, and I began to post the links to the guest page as usual, and he took my wrench. Are you serious?
And
Platinum
he
took
didn't
your
even
wrench.
ask for one. Is the funny part.
Let me see if you got a wrench, bro. If you don't
Yeah,
have one,
I
I'm gonna
think
give. Yeah,
he
you
I
got
think
a
he
wrench from me.
timed
I
me
know I
out
gave you a
too.
wrench.
And I don't even know why. I'm not even sure what I did.
What he do to you?
I think he timed me out for some reason, but I'm not sure what I did.
You know how many times he threw me off his show? And one time he came in here and he said, Mace, you all right with me? I said, we're good, bro. Don't worry about it. And the reason why he throws me out a lot is he likes to entertain the ladies. Me, on the other hand, unless I get along with you, I avoid the ladies. Okay? And I understand because he don't want me ruining his flow. I'm the type of guy I would ruin it if I said something stupid. So, he said, Mace, you're one of the coolest people I've ever met, bro. Because other guys will hold that against me. I said, Platinum, you have a platform, okay? I don't want to interrupt your flow. And he is doing one hell of a job. Congrats to him. Congrats to Ism, Dusty, when he gets his foot back set. Everybody in DJ's coolest army or family. Beach is beginning to blow up with her platform. You should get her too, by the way, Toya. You know Beach, right? Huh, Toya?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay.
I think uh I think I may have seen that name before, but I don't think I know who that is.
Okay. She's always in Platinum's room.
Okay.
And she's always in Ism's.
Okay.
Beautiful Nicer's here this morning.
Yeah,
Nicer ignored
Nicer is
me last
amazing.
night, and she was in Kuda's all night.
Aw.
I saw what you was telling Kuda. I keep telling you people, I'm in the clouds.
Yeah, Beach is cool. She connected with me also. She came over, subscribed. She comes over and comments sometime, and we communicate on IG too.
You
Cause
could
that's
get
Mace.
Nicer.
That's what I wanted to tell you. You need to start like cause you always preset your lives. Just start copying them and pasting them to your to people in your IG, like I do. How I be sending links to my shows. You should start doing that. That'll help bring people over.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that because of you. And I learned how to run my Instagram now. Appreciate you for
And you
that
need to
too.
take it off private. I hate when people. I mean, you're a businessman, so you don't need it to be private. You ain't got nothing on there. You want people to see. Like you should put your thumbnails on there. Well, I think you only got. Well, yeah. Start putting your thumbnails on there and the links to what your show gonna be about.
Nicer. I am not mad at you. You had fun at Kuda's last night. That's all that matters. As long as you enjoy the platform you're on as a chat room, you're good. That's all that matters. We're here to entertain you. We're not here to placate you. Young brothers in the building, relentless. What's up, bro? Good morning, kid from Harlem World, USA. Thank you, fireman. Yeah, we're here to please our audience, not to be self-serving. And one thing I've noticed about a lot of these a lot of these concept creators, they are so full of shit. It's ridiculous. You know, they are so full of it. A lot of them. And I look at them, I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. You see what Slowfia said to you, Toya? He said he likes your hoop earrings.
Oh, thank you. These are my small hoops. I usually wear them bigger, but I have to get going. I got
Hey, I love you.
duty
Thank you
duty
for coming
calls.
up for a lot. Thank you for giving me an hour.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you so much.
I
I hope to
appreciate
see
you
you
See you
here
so
tonight in the
Sunday.
much.
chat.
See you
Yes.
Mwah.
Sunday, Toya. I'll see you before that, but I'll see you Sunday.
Yes, you will.
Love you, baby. The beautiful Latoya. Mm. Love my sisters, bro. especially
Peace and
those who
love.
love me. Not too big, not too small. Let me get back to the boss. I'm not going to use the other word. Let's just say, let's go back to the boss here. James Kills is in the building. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. I give back to my audience, which is mostly my sisters and brothers in the manosphere and those who care to jump on board. I am a black man through and through. Okay? And if I was dating women, it will only be black women, for the record. Okay? Let me get back to this beautiful thing since I have her up here. I know she's working on the side. To see you really throw the hammer down last night, it was great to see, Miss V. Really was. And you threw the hammer down last night.
I
I
didn't
was
even
watching
think
you
I
for at least
did.
20 minutes.
I was just being myself. I was being nice. I didn't think I was throwing the hammer down, but you mean just the way that I controlled my
Yeah.
show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the sound on too for you. So I was
Did you?
listening to you talk. Yeah. I let my audience, I had like 5 or 6 guys on the platform. So I let them talk while I was listening to you live. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you
There you
know what?
go.
I'll be doing a lot better if I can get the streams to work. But I appreciate all the compliments you give for sure.
Because it's from the bottom of my heart. I'm not
I'm starting to
simping.
get more comfortable. That's what it is. And I
Yes, you
think like,
are. And
yeah,
it
I'm
doesn't hurt that you got already near 2K subscribers. That doesn't hurt.
yeah, not at all. Like I said, I just gotta bring these live streams up by doing them every day. But I just it does take a lot of energy to go live, Mace. I ain't gonna even lie. It
It's
is
draining.
draining. I can sit up here and do uploads all day, 10 of them, and push them out. And like, my platform grew off of the uploads anyway.
My
That's how I
first
got.
my first upload will be this weekend. Look for it. It's gonna be on fantasy football quarterbacks. The top 24 quarterbacks, in my opinion, in fantasy football. If you play in the 12-team league, if you play in a 10-team league, it's the top 20. And if you play in an 8-team league, it's the top 16. So look forward to that. I'll be doing that Saturday morning as soon as I get up. So that's a 5 o'clock in the morning thing. I get up very early every day. I probably get 2 hours of sleep a day.
And I'm up before you.
There you go. Well, the difference between me and you, baby, is you are. He's not here no more. You are grinding.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you can see it.
Of course.
Persistence and consistency is not, I mean, like I said, you cannot post once a week and think you're going to grow your channel. You can't.
For all you independent women out there, she validates all of you because she's doing everything by herself. So let's
That's
give
it.
this
Yeah.
sister a standing ovation, baby.
Bow, bow. Thank you, Mace.
No problem. Let me ask you this. Now that you're becoming a juggernaut, and I mean that sincerely, are you gonna get yourself a staff?
Yes, and that's actually what I'm doing with the viral content creators meeting support groups that I have that I'm going to be having at least once a month. And so I'm also an observant person. I'm really quiet by nature and
Yeah, me
I
too.
observe a lot. So I'm looking and I will pick who I want to be, close to
There you
me
go.
like this.
With
Yeah.
me, my nephew's my business manager. So I gotta
I
do
even
every.
had, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
So I was gonna say that I even have moderator meetings. People just wrench people up and don't talk to them, don't know who they. Nope, not
Let me
not over here.
let me ask you a personal question. Do you work in corporate America?
Yes.
That's why you have the boss, you know what, drive and mentality. And that's a
Yeah,
credit to
I mean,
you.
I can say I am this way by nature, but I did learn a lot from my job. I'm a leader at my job, so
Yeah, I can tell.
I
I
that's
can tell
about all
that
I'm.
you're a hellraiser too.
Well, I used to be. I mean, I used not. I'm not gonna say a hellraiser. No, I ain't gonna say a hellraiser, but I ain't take no shit, and I still don't.
Because I'm the
My,
type of dude, believe it or not, I've always been the
I know
rebel.
that.
Because of my weight problems in the past, I always was anti-establishment.
I'm a
I
real
always
person
was.
from the hood.
Well, not more from the hood, but
Well,
more.
I mean, not really though.
No. What I mean by that, honey, is I understand where you came from with that statement. I don't mind that. More that my father and my uncles taught me how to be a man's man. You know, you got Samuels with that bullshit, whatever it's called. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, by the way, over 1 million subscribes. More that I do what I do. White man don't intimidate me. I'll let white man know how I feel about him. A lot of these brothers, unfortunately, they put their head down, don't say nothing. This nigga up here is gonna say something if I don't like it. That's the type of guy. That's why I got a lot of enemies now, believe it or not. China White came up here 2 nights ago. First things he said, Mace, why you have so many beefs with people? I'm like, how did you know about that?
I didn't know you had beefs.
Fireman gave me the ultimate compliment a couple of months ago. He said, no one's more of a man's man than you, Mace. And if you people wondering what that is, that's a man who handles his own business. That's what that is. What Samuels talk about is a rich guy, rich men. This nigga here, I handle my business. I had 2 nephews growing up. I helped raise them with my mom and my brother. I lost out the entire 1990s, which was my prime of my life, to raise 2 kids, my nephews. And I don't regret it at all. And I put one through college with my own money. Okay? And it was a hell of a lot of money. College ain't cheap, folks. Yep, we all come from the same source. That's true. Shout out to Ringo TV, by the way. Good morning to Ringo. Good morning to Rollo, even though me and Rollo are complete opposite sides of the tracks. Shout out, of course, to this beautiful lady up here, who I always give a shout out in the morning. Whenever I'm on, I always give you, you know, I know you checked it the other day. You didn't believe me, but I gave you a shout out in the beginning of the show.
No, it's not that I didn't believe you. I just wanted to know how it happened and what you said. You know, when you said that, I'm like, why would he think don't believe him? That wasn't what I was saying.
No, it's
But I just
okay.
didn't.
But
Yeah,
I always give you, every morning, every evening, I give you a shout out.
that's what's up. I gotta get I sent my commercial in your DM, but I know you told me to email. I hate emailing, but
Okay, you
I'll
did it in
be.
the DMs, then I'll copy it and put it on here, so people can start seeing it once the green screen gets here. Should be here Saturday, matter of fact. Once I hook that up, you will be broadcast while I go get me some go get me some water or some grape juice.
Okay, that's what's up.
All you women out there,
You should
buy
do a
her
commercial,
product.
Mace. I'll do one for you.
I
But
appreciate that.
you need to put your voice on something and then I'll put something together. Just like record it. Everybody's cell phone has an audio recorder. So
Yeah,
in your audio recorder, just say what you want to say about your channel and then I'll put it in a commercial. And then you can
appreciate that.
advertise that on Instagram and other places.
I appreciate that. I really do. Because
Yeah.
if you follow me as a person, one thing you will notice, I don't ask people for things. And like I said, I'm not begging for money like a lot of these concept creators do. Now, if I like you, like I like this beautiful thing right here, when next time I get some change, I'll hit her up with a 20 spot because I'm supporting not only her platform, more importantly, I'm supporting her because I like her a lot. If you didn't see the show 2.5 weeks ago on a Sunday evening.
Your support is definitely appreciated. And like I tell a lot of people, you don't even have to send me a cash app. Go to my website, make a purchase. That's supporting me.
I'll do that.
Yeah, you know. And that
James
way
Hughes, you're saying this?
you get something back. Nothing like a woman. How can
Well, I tell
green?
you, if Mahogany said this, what it said about you, Mahogany would drive off the road. That is a hell of a compliment, James. Thank you so much complimenting her for like that. He said that you bring value. Yeah, you know why men respect you? It's because you're doing this shit by yourself.
I don't know if James is talking about me.
No, he is talking about you. Because I'm talking about you for the last 10 minutes.
Well, thank you, James. If you're talking about me, I appreciate that. And I bring a
we
lot of stuff to the table.
Yeah, we appreciate sisters that does things on their own. Because I can tell you right now, there are a lot of them that have blown up that they act like people will beg to help them. Unfortunately, the simp men will. But, and then there's a lot of them, and you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. You only have women working around them. Which to me, I get it, but damn, the hatred for brothers is that strong.
He retracted his message.
Did he really?
Yeah. I think James Kill is the one that I got into it with on Platinum Show. I think so. I think that's him. But I'm not sure.
Let me read what he says. Yeah, see, he didn't retract it. He's giving you more props. He
retracted and he redid it. Okay,
yeah,
but
there you go.
I don't want to. I think it was James Kill. If I hear his voice, I'll know. Pop up here, James.
Do you really want that electricity up here?
I want to know if that was him.
James, stay in the chat.
See? Okay, so he's yep. Yep.
Stay in the chat room, bro, because I don't need a mahogany incident again, bro.
But anyway, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it.
Look what he just did. And Slowpheus 2 weeks ago was hell-bent on doing what he just did. Guys, I'm going to say it again. Okay? And I love you brothers. You know that. You know I'm very reasonable with my brothers. And the sisters too. Guys, it doesn't hurt to be courteous towards your own kind, bro. It's an epidemic we have, bro, that we do not like each other. And that doesn't make sense. If there's any race in this galaxy that should pull together, it's us. Because I got news for the ladies too. The swirlers, the diverse community. Everybody hates us. Don't think they don't. Everybody's jealous. We got the finest women. When men are natural, they look the best. Their skin tone, everything looks good. White folks get pale. Latinos get dark, and they don't want to be dark. Be proud of what God has blessed us as a species.
And I want to say that attack who attacks you.
Exactly.
And be as adult as you can. Like, would you do that if you was in a crowd? Would you know what I'm saying? I think the social media people hide behind a screen and they say whatever, and they're a person that they're really not in real life. But you miss out on blessings when you do that, because everybody's not here for nonsense. And I'm here for business. And I do accept your apology.
There you go, Slowfist. You were showing you being a big man. I must have rubbed off on you. You better believe you're blessed, boy. And you better be up here 2 weeks from Monday when we start doing the NFC East. You better be up here representing the Eagles, bro. We are all blessed, yes.
Mace, I'm so happy that you had me, and I know you'll have me anytime. But I have to get going because I got to make
Yeah,
the most of
baby,
my
go
day.
do your deed. I'll pop in to say, from the clouds and say
Okay,
hello to
and
you.
thank you to everybody in the chat that's been nice and respectful and apologized to me. I accept it. Okay.
The Philoppolis gorgeous MTGV TV, aka Miss V. I love you, baby. Have a great day.
Peace and love.
Peace and love back. All right, we're gonna get to the sports in a second. If guys want to come up, you can come up. Like if Dolph wants to come up, he can come up. James Keels, if he wants to, he can come up. I only got an hour left, fellas, but I got a treat for you. 12:30 Eastern, I'll be back for the afternoon show. I'm getting my hair cut and everything. I got a 10:30 appointment. That's why I came on at 7 o'clock for everybody. Jefferson's cracking up. There you go. That's the link. Come on up. Anybody can want to come up, they can come up. Let's welcome the beautiful Monica Des. Des. There you go. Monica Des to our family. Welcome, beautiful Monica. Oh, she got a wrench already, I guess. Okay. All right. Got a wrench. Let me say this. We're gonna get back to the sports right now. I'm gonna pick it up with Giannis. His Triple Black is coming in here. Pick it up with Giannis.
What's going on, Manosphere Mace? Man, what's going on, bro?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good morning
man.
to you down in South Florida.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful morning, man. I just wanted to come up here and say what's up, man. I wanted to come up earlier, but I was a little bit busy.
I sent you the link.
Yeah.
I saw you in here. I said, here's the link, and you never came up.
No, I was taking care of a couple things.
Understandable.
So, yeah, man. So you think Giannis? Hey, boy, if they lose tonight, boy, it might
over.
be.
Well, Phoenix, if Milwaukee wins tonight, though, we're gonna see something Saturday night.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a good game.
Because to me, all the pressure for the first time in these playoffs will be on the Suns.
Yeah. I mean, to tell you the truth, I think Giannis has probably paid his dues. I think it's no disrespect to Chris Paul, but I just think it's just Giannis's time. I mean, he showed up in the games. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, he showed up in both games. Imagine other people start showing up, man. I mean, they're gonna be hard to beat, man. It's gonna be hard to beat.
In NBA history, and when they said this the other night, I fell on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
First player in the history of the NBA to have back-to-back 40-point games in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I told people,
I thought Curry did it before, or LeBron.
And that's what I thought, but they said it was him.
Oh.
I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
I said last Tuesday evening before the game started, game one, I told you guys, if Giannis plays and he's healthy, it's great for the broadcast. The ratings have been through the roof. I saw him warm up last Tuesday, and I said, oh, he's ready to go. And let me tell you, I know a lot of people love KD. To me, LeBron has played out. Even though I think he'll have one more big year this year because he's going to have 6 months off.
Yeah, I think LeBron. I mean, I don't think he's gonna fall off completely, but I think he's always going to be. I mean, he's still going to be some type of force. You know?
Yeah, he's going to be relevant, but the team is falling off bad.
Right.
That team is falling off.
And if they lose AD, they're going to be. They're definitely.
They're done. Yeah.
They're done.
I would get rid of him right now. I heard they're trying to move him quietly, get him out because they know he's a hindrance to the team. And you could get something real good for him.
Sign and trade or something?
He's unrestricted. Signed a deal. This he
No,
no, he
no,
said
no. I don't. No,
no. Davis did sign his deal last year. He did. Yeah,
oh, I
I
thought
think
he
he's
didn't
making.
sign his
I
deal.
think he's making 134 million, something like that. Yeah, he got his deal. He got a 4-year deal. But people will take him because they'll take a risk. He's that great when he's healthy.
Right.
I see the Lakers signing DeRozan DeRozan. I could see that happening very easily,
Hmm.
and that will help them.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is I think in NBA now you almost have to be homegrown. I think, uh,
I
and this
buy
is my
that.
picture. I think that the guaranteed super team type thing. I don't think. I don't even think that's. I mean, I don't think sure it's a trend, but I don't think it's going to be that effective going up in the future. I just don't think
Brooklyn proved that.
yeah, because you got to be. I think you have to be homegrown. Because basketball is just way too advanced. They've made the rules to where, like, you can pretty much. I mean, back in the day, it was different. Like, you mean there were defined roles, but now you have every player that looks the same. And and they've made the rules to where they want high scoring games. So you can't really be an individual anymore. You know what I'm saying? You got to be kind of a collective, and I think
A
that
team
plays into
player.
yeah. You got to be a collective.
Yeah.
You can't just put a whole bunch of James Harden. If you put 5 James Hardens, that's not going to win nothing. You
Look at
feel
the
me?
Nets.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, you if you have 5 scorers, it's not going to be nothing. I mean, well, first of all, you're going to be able to score, which is fine. You seen with the Rockets, they had scores all over the place. They had Chris Paul, Harden, what's the guy that came off the bench? They had all those guys, they could score. At one time they even had Carmelo, but and it didn't work. What I'm saying is you're gonna have to have like a Golden State. Golden State had they had Draymond, which had his role. You had Steph, which had his role. Then you had those other players that
Like
had their
Phoenix
role.
right now. They're
Right.
all
Like Phoenix.
homegrown,
Like
especially
Phoenix,
Chris
it's gotta be
Paul.
more homegrown. Just like Middleton probably be a viable, number 2 on, a lot of squads. But he's like, just I want to say he's a role player, but he's not like a
He's too
superstar.
inconsistent for me, man.
Right. Yeah.
And you
But I
paid him
mean,
all that money.
Holiday has his role. Giannis, of course. What the bonus with Giannis is he's impactful on both sides. Like it's almost like a bonus because you don't have that many people that can score that much and play defense to that level. I mean, you might have who else? You mean Paul George, um, maybe Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi
When
definitely.
healthy, yeah.
Yeah, when healthy, Paul George. I mean, that's a very unique talent to be able to be like two-way players like that. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, to a certain extent, I've seen him get that. That's his deficiency. If he has to play another superstar and put up that defense, yeah, he's not as effective.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. When he was in Miami,
Mhm.
did you support the Heat? Or you always liked the Heat?
I always liked the Heat. No, I was definitely a big time Heat fan. I was definitely on the Heat. I was on the bandwagon of the Heat.
Yeah, people don't realize this. For many years, the Dolphins were the team down there. That is no longer the
Mhm.
case. And the
Nah,
reason is Generation X, the millennials, and the zillennials never seen the Dolphins win anything down there.
nah. I mean,
Wow.
but the thing about it is like you got to understand, like most of the old time Dolphin fans are from other places because Miami was a retirement community.
Yeah.
You had all those old Italian people from New York, New
Yeah.
Jersey, Connecticut, and all those type of places. Those are most of the fans. You know what I'm saying? They're spread apart, and they're like a lot of them turn into second, like Dolphins is like number 2. You know what I'm saying? If you live in
South
those
Florida.
areas, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you don't have a lot of homegrown South. I mean, you do. It's like usually the children of those people, but they don't. They're not diehard Dolphins fan.
And
Like
that
Dolphins have turned into like you go to a Dolphins game, you don't really go there to watch the game. You go there to go and hang out,
go
and
to
then
Club
you want to go
Live, go to
to
the
go to yeah, go to
go,
South Beach afterward. You know what I'm
go
saying, or
to
go to the
what
strip.
you call
Yeah,
it? That terrific. I forgot what they call it. It's on the second floor where they got all the
Fountain
catered
Blue,
food. They got all the catered food and everything.
Fountain Blue,
I think so. It's there. What you call
the
it?
hotel.
No, it's in the stadium where
Oh,
where where all the good food is. I forgot what they call those tickets. Like you have your own
the
suite.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the suite. Yeah, no, there's no better stadium on earth. The way they treat their fans. If you got tickets there, the food is out of this world. I was told.
No, you know what? I had a pretty good experience one time when I was working for a company, and I ended up winning some type of contest to get some box tickets
Yeah.
for a Heat game. I can't remember. Wade was there, and Shaq was playing. Was there also. Like, what's funny is like Shaq and Wade they look so much skinnier in person than
Yeah.
they are on the TV as like about 100 pounds. It seemed like.
Yeah.
You know, I was like watching. I was like, whoa, what the heck? What happened to Shaq? You know, because he looked. I mean, he's still a big guy, but you know, when you're looking at him you're like, you don't realize how much the camera makes them look a lot bigger than what they are in person.
Yeah, I agree with
Like,
that.
yeah,
I'm here with
even
triple.
Dwayne Wade. You know,
I'm here with triple black. I got less. I'm probably got an hour left because I'm going to get my hair cut.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slick Talk Radio. What's up?
yo, Mace, man. Salute to Mace. Salute to Triple Black. Salute to everybody that's
salute to you, brother.
salute to everybody that's in attendance. You
Salute
know
to
what I'm
you, bro.
saying? All the top, all the top creators always give you my credit, my kudos. These are the guys I only respect. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to my talking points, I know it cuts like a knife. It cuts deep. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the gut. Cause I bring the scrag out of them. I don't care who they are. I could bring the scrag out of them. I'm not calling anybody a scrag that's on this panel. That was previously on this panel. I don't know that
Mhm.
person. I probably came with some talking points and it cut deep. You know what I'm saying? So like many people would do, they would say I'm a troll. They would say I'm not living the life. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this life, where I have a channel, I'm showing my face. I'm showing my work. I'm showing my growth. I'm showing how I look like. I'm showing the places that I attend. You know what I'm saying? And many other things. And this channel right here is Slick Talk Radio. I own this channel. So if anybody trying to use this channel, they can't do it. You know what I'm
Good for
saying?
you.
So that's a business move.
I
And I
know
have
exactly who this is right
multiple
now.
other business and I have stock and I can show that work. But that's not for me to go back and forth with another participant. You know what I'm saying? That's me showing my growth that I actually took the gems that these brothers who created this space was given. I took that information and I done something with my life. You understand?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, man.
I never ever complain about no women. You could go to any video. I does this for real. So don't come up here act like you the only one getting money. Everybody is getting money. Money is energy. Long that I'm a positive brother with a master plan and a thought, and I put that thought into that action, I'ma always get money. And matter of fact, I got bags of money on my channel. So let's go. If you want to play that game and call me out my name, I'ma always stand on my name. So if you want to go there, we could go there because I have a long line of scrags and magos buried, you know what I'm saying, in my backyard, which is my channel or other platforms that I destroy people on. You know what I'm
My
saying? Like real rap, yo. Like I'm patting myself on the back. Like I does this, like for real, for real. So I don't care you the biggest content creator or the smallest content creator. This space is about bringing talking points out. You got to stand on it. And if you
Right.
did something wrong, you need to correct that. Like, don't play
Mhm.
yourself. Don't act like you bigger than what you think you are, because everybody get
exactly.
pointed out and everybody could get dragged You know how this thing go. So
Oh
it
yeah,
is what it is. Channels come and channels go.
sure
You know
do.
what I'm saying? Because it's all about the people and what they like and what they like to listen to. And if they don't like listening to you, they will unsubscribe from your channel, like point blank, period. Or
Yeah.
they'll dox you, or they'll do some funny stuff. They'll call your job on here, yo. It gets crazy. So don't
Let,
act like I'm not that person who I am. I am that person.
let
Real
me
rap.
let me
I am
introduce
that dude.
let me
So
introduce
let's not get that confused, yo.
let
Like
me
real rap.
let me introduce this man. If you don't know who he is, this is one of my favorite guys. I don't see him much, but in the show I did a couple of weeks ago, um, he said that I'm bringing back stuff for the brothers when it comes to and it meant the world to me when I read he said that when I'm killing the simps and all that, because I killed the simps up here. You better believe I do.
Mm-hmm.
James Kills, how's life been treating you, brother?
Man, life been treating me great, man. I'm doing my investments. You know what I'm saying? I own this channel right here, the Slick Talk Radio channel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm raising my family, man. You know, I'm being focused, trying to get more hours at my second job where I work at, because I also work inside of a hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Yeah.
I'm doing so many different things, but being a black man, you know that we come with problems and adversity and struggles, but when there's mountains, man, we just continue to climb and we
That's
continue to
right.
cut through
That's
them
right.
mountains and through
You're
them
right, bro.
adversities. And there's supposed to be a space where brothers could come with their grievances, man, and we just bounce
Yeah.
information off of each other like they did in past generations. They build off of each other. You know what I mean? Scientists
Yeah.
deal with mathematicians, and mathematicians deal with dudes who knew about the galaxy and stars, or harvesting or building or whatever the case may be. Man, it's all about the brothers. And if lionesses want to come up in here and be respectable, that's cool. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna if you're gonna be disingenuous and don't have no receipts on these brothers, you know what I'm saying? Don't come on here lying and capping, yo. Like, show receipts. Just don't run your mouth saying, "Oh, he may not be this, or he not doing this with his life." Like, yo, show information, because we living in an information era. Everybody got a smartphone. Everybody's taking screenshots. Like, yo, show your work when you coming for me, yo. Straight rap, because I'm bringing it all the way rap. I'm bringing it from the hell's kitchen, from the hell's pit of the earth, like some fucking devil sun shit when you come for me. So you better come for me, or sit back and put on your freaking baby seatbelt. Like, word up. Like, I'm
Yeah.
full throttle with mine, yo, when you come for me, because I'm doing this for real. No cap, no rap. Everybody who I respect giving me mad respect, saying, keep doing your thing. You're doing great. You know what I'm saying? And they give me shout outs on their platform. So I guess that's why people be mad, be in their fifis, or be having that goofy soup. Because, yo, big content creators be giving me shout outs, and people be salty about that, yo. That is how this game go. It is what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
man.
know how you
Hey,
feel,
you
man.
know what? One thing, man, and I'll say this, and I don't care who gets mad about it. But again, I'm gonna go back. Like this space was supposed to be, I believe, about men. More like a barbershop and whatever. But
Totally
uh,
agree.
I mean, there's some people just bastardize this shit, man. They just like,
Right.
I mean, there's just too much. It's just too much female energy. A lot of times for me on these damn panels. Like
Yeah,
we
that's
understand.
what Kudu. You right,
Yeah,
Triple
it's
Black.
just
But
too much
nobody don't want to
female
listen.
energy. Right.
Nobody don't want to listen to Kuda. Kuda told y'all last year that it's going to be a floration of females who are going to be building a channel. They be listening in the sky.
Oh
They're
yeah,
going
I
to get
see.
their equipment,
I
and it's
observe
going
them.
to
They
be a
Yeah.
lot of them, like a
yeah,
beehive wave.
yeah,
You see it
they
right now
already
in front of
here.
you if you pay attention.
What's and I thought about this. You know what? I don't know. I mean, whatever formula that we've been using, because we've almost kind of. I mean, I guess this. I'm not gonna say we, but it's
Hmm.
kind of failed. Because you think about it, right? As many fucking females have been on this fucking panels and shit like that. I can only name one that's pro male that talks
Right.
about our talking points and tries to resonate to the sister. That's one. One. And they
Yep, that
all
is.
hate her. They all hate her.
Yeah,
And you guys know
I'm
who
gonna say, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
only
say it.
one.
It's
Everybody
because
else is
the other
sisterhood.
one, you're right. You're 1,000. man, you a zillion% right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Only
And that's
one, and they all go
and
after.
that's Kendra. And that's Kendra. You know what I'm saying? They all hate her. You know what I'm saying? She got a wonderful platform. Her editing is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? It look like a theater over there
Yeah,
when you
Jerome
see
Whiteside
her
totally
intro
took
and
her to
all of that
pieces.
stuff. Like
Mm-mm.
I don't see many ladies doing that. I don't see too many ladies that's poised like her, that's calm, that's get right to the talking points, that give men's of actual men's they kudos who's doing something. It's no drama over there. It's very relaxing platform. Everybody is talking to each other. Like it's peaceful over there.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
told you.
saying? Now when you go to other spaces, it get crazy though, because you know what? Because we took our necks off of these scribes, man.
There you
Because
go.
once before when we was on their necks, they was in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Our godfather, our brother, which is not that brother who y'all think that's the godfather, but the real godfather who actually built this space, he did a show last night and told y'all what it was about. He said because we took our leverage off their necks, man. And then they came in and they totally flipped this thing upside down. Look what has it become, bro. It's like a game show now. Like and I'm not hating on nobody who want to build a platform because everybody here to make whatever they trying to make on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? But it's the participants. Some come over
Yeah.
here that want to learn something, and some on here just chasing a hyena and want to be underneath her dress 24/7 of the week.
Bro,
I've
bro,
been
bro.
saying that every
There's
night,
enough.
bro.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm not even bragging. I'm inundated with cooch. Like, I mean, I gotta like run away from it. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
I mean, like I really gotta run away
That's
from
real.
pussy.
That's real.
There's enough pussy in this world. I don't need to go on the fucking internet to fucking pander to some other pussy that I'll probably never see or never get. I don't understand that shit, man.
I
Like,
totally agree.
and we all understand what female nature is, man. They lie, they lie, they lie, they lie. That's their default. I'm not saying they're bad people, but that's what they
But
do. You know what I'm
you
saying? They
remember
lie.
like you're right. They
They
lie
lie.
every day,
That's what they
twice
do.
on
They
Sunday.
lie. They
Yeah.
lie. Whenever you
Do
got them
you
on the
know why?
ropes, whenever you
Do you know?
are critical of them, they lie. So every
Yeah,
time they come on the panels, all they do is lie. Oh no,
right.
that's all the other girls. That's not me. Like, come on, man. I've never seen a fucking unicorn in my fucking life. Never.
Because
Have you
right.
seen a
See,
UFO? No, hell no.
nah, I never seen a UFO. But let me get back to the other talking point that I was trying to make. The one Godfather that he was talking about, the reason why they come over here and not be on like these other dating websites, because it's instant gratification over here. They actually could talk to even though that we dismantling these hyenas or whatever, they could look past that and still trying to waver because they be trying to beat us down as the show start progressing. They get to hear our voice, they get to see us, you know what I'm saying? We get to speak dialogue back and forth. It's like they'll cut some of the rib and keep the other part of the rib because that's their process of thinking. Like, yo, I could work him down, you know what I'm saying, beat him down. Like in the game, okay, yo, he scored that touchdown on me. But when the game keep going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear them down. I'm gonna wear them down. Now they're gonna start liking me and saying I'm cute, or I'm gonna get an avatar and show a V-neck, or I'm gonna show my thigh, or I'm gonna have my hair done, or freaking wear some red lipstick. Cause we know brothers though, cause we look at with our eyes first. So the first thing that we're gonna look at is their cleavage, or we're gonna look at their lips, or we're gonna look at their thighs. So that's why they making the avatars like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an eye catcher, first glance. We're not even gonna worry about their talking points. We're gonna excuse all of that, and our main focus gonna be on that avatar. You know what I'm saying? Some of the fellas, even I do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you like I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I do get caught up in the whirlwind and whatnot though, but
Right.
yo, they got
I mean,
instant
they're
gratification. They got a
manipulative.
lot
I
of
mean,
guys here. Yes, that's why they
how
here.
much proof do you need that women are manipulative? They're manipulative. Like, have you ever caught a woman doing something red-handed, and the first fucking thing she does is deflect? She
Yeah,
deflects,
deflects
deflects,
it. Yep,
deflects,
you
deflects,
sure do.
deflects, and
They
tries to
always
turn it
do.
around on you. It's just manipulative. We already know these goddamn patterns. Like we're like sometimes we're beating up topics ad nauseum. like
Yeah,
on these fucking panels. Like, listen, like I mean, I want to tell some of the women, listen, we're not gonna take the fucking deal that you got to offer. Like, we don't give a fuck about how much money you make, whatever. To us, that shit is not sexy. I don't know how many times we got to tell you that you being a boss bitch does not do anything for us. It
nope,
doesn't do
nothing.
anything for us
All it's gonna
at
do is
all.
create problems, bro. I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell you, it's gonna create a problem because all she doing is showing up because she a boss. You a
yeah,
boss with what? All she doing is coming with her weave, her little
right.
tatas, her little assets, or whatever. Man, it's gonna be a bad deal because you got to take on all her previous problems, bro. That's gonna
Yeah, no, I'm
stress
just
you
saying.
out.
Listen,
Then she come in
listen.
with her baby kids and all of that,
Uh,
and you got to take
yeah,
care of them snot
like you
nose little.
being a
Man, I ain't
boss
doing none of that,
bitch,
bro.
you being a boss bitch does not make that pussy hit better. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, it doesn't make it hit better. Like, there's not going, like, men are not going to take that deal where you're going to give your better years of your life to shitbag and tweedledum with a bunch of fucking baggage and then give it to us and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to put you on a fucking pedestal. Where they do that at? Come on, man. Where they do
They
that
do
at?
that. They do that in the military, man. But at least you
What?
financially gaining something. You know what I'm saying? You getting a career. You know what I'm saying? You building a life for yourself. Like you dealing with some of these women in these spaces, man. You ain't building no life for yourself, man. It's going to
Right.
be an early graveyard for y'all dudes, man. You're going to be going to the hospital dealing with high blood pressure, dealing with anxiety because you can't sleep, you can't function, you can't eat right. Then 9 times out of 10, man, these chicks look more good than they can actually cook. They never show no pictures of them cooking. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
just
I got
saying,
multiple pictures of me eating good on my avatars and all of that. All they do is come to the spaces dialed up. They don't show no food. They don't
man.
show no meals. They don't show no
The,
barbecue ribs. Brothers
the
like
reason
soul
the
food, man. We
reason
like
Hey,
that.
hey,
why
They
hey,
don't do
hey,
none of
hey,
that.
hey, hey, hey. I mean, brothers, this is a sign. If she got fake ass titties, fake ass BBL, all this fake ass shit, that is a sign that she's been ran through.
yes, I
She's
totally
been
agree.
ran through.
Totally
Why do you
agree.
think that she needs to put all that shit on? Because there's scars behind that. They've been ran through.
Yep.
I'm just saying, you're getting leftovers. You're
Have
getting
you ever
it's like you going to a pawn shop. They've been ran
Right.
through. That's what I'm
Yup.
saying is, like, I know the shit, it looks like a new car, like you knew a new
Right.
set of titties, but
Yeah.
behind that, the brain behind that is probably very polluted. Like, it's probably
Yeah, it
rotten.
is polluted.
Like, those have
Triple
been
black,
ran through.
you 1,000% right now, right, yo, because like you say, they ran throughs, or you going to the car dealership and you getting a whack deal. See, these ladies call us dusties for years, man, since this space been created. But I came up with a new name for them, yo. They rusty chicks. They like a rusty, beat up, old, raggedy car. Your
that's
first
what
car
remember I
when you
called
was
them
like a
the liars?
teenager with rust all over it. And that's dumb, yo. They rusty chicks, beat
Right.
up chicks, come up on here looking for a marriage proposal, or they trying to go on dates and all of that. Like, yo, real women who got their stuff together got men's hollering down at their doorstep. They don't need to come to the
So
space looking for
it,
no
it's
man.
it's it's
These
it's
ladies got issues. They want you to be their therapist with all their problems, bro.
yeah.
And it's
I
going
mean,
to be a year of pain and suffering if you deal with it. But if you
yeah.
choose to deal with it, it's on you. Like, I can't tell y'all what to do. I ain't holding nobody hands in this space. You know what I'm saying? I'm black pill all the way through, a little bit of red. You know what I'm saying? And when I get on my jokey joke, that is me just being funny, me being blue pill, because I'm a comical type of person. That is my vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I take all of these pills and make my own gumbo out of it. And I love gumbo. You feel me? I got a southern spirit. And if you don't like gumbo, leave me alone.
It'd be like, man, it shit is like whatever panel that you get on, you hear the same, like, it'd be the same shit, but it'd be remixed. It's like, what I be hearing from the hoes is like, why can't we be hoes? And all these double standards that, like, there's double standards in
No,
the goddamn world. Like,
like
for
Yes.
you said,
instance, right?
like you like
Yeah,
you
if
said, it's double standards, but it's dysfunction
right.
inside the dysfunction. An angry man pointed that out. Like, I never heard it like that before in my life. He said it's dysfunction out here, what it is, but it's also dysfunction inside the dysfunction between. inside the black culture, like inside the egg. Okay, yo,
Mhm.
you got 3 layers of the egg, right? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You got the shell, the yolk, and all of that other stuff. Whatever. Y'all know what it is. But the dysfunction inside of dysfunction, you know what I'm saying? That's the yolk. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's like the centerpiece of the earth. That's where the
Right.
other dysfunction at. That's in their soul. That's in their gut. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? That's
it's
something that you got to
crazy.
bring out of them, and it's crazy. It's like the devil. I'm trying to
Yes, you
A
tell
hit it
you.
right
whore,
on the
like
nose.
a whore and a player are not the same. It's
Nope.
just not the same. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know it's a double standard. Okay, I'll give you another. Okay, let me break it down to an example. All right. I'll give you example. Right. Let's just say if you went in a dude's closet, right? You see all
Mm-hmm.
these prosthetics. You see these fake pussies and all this type of stuff. What would you say about that dude? You would call his ass a lame or a sucker. You know, he don't get no pussy, right?
Yep.
Right? You go to the same woman's closet, you see 1,000 dildos. What would she say? Oh, I'm just a freak, or I'm
Yeah,
just
that.
this, or
Yep.
I'm.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
a double standard. It's
That
like, you
is
know, if I went to go out and get a prosthetic penis, right? Somebody would call me a fucking weirdo. A bitch goes
yeah.
out and get a BBL, she's a bad bitch.
Right. Right.
Silicone,
Like you
silicone.
said though,
It's a double
like you
standard,
saying right now, I never heard it like that, but like you
right?
absolutely 1,000%. Now you got me even thinking like, yo,
Right.
you're right.
I'm
Because
just saying I
just
had
like
to
with
break
the
it down to a different
just like
double
what
because
Angry Man
they don't
say,
understand.
man,
They don't
every time
understand.
the man
Yeah.
come outside, I mean, like on a Maury show or like Jerry Springer show, it's like they always clap for the woman, no matter what her
Right.
dysfunction
Right.
is, no matter what it is. Yo, she can have like 5 dudes, different baby daddies, they still clap for her. But let that man come out and or whatever the case may be, she just capping. You know what I'm saying? They already booing him. They ain't even hear nothing that he came out his mouth and
Right.
say. He just came from
SKC, back up here.
behind the
But
freaking curtain. They already booing him, man.
yeah, and
He
you know
ain't even
what?
open up
It'd be
his
like,
mouth yet.
oh, he's like, oh, you know, the dudes be lying too. They be lying too, whatever. But I mean, you know, dudes might be lying about something. But
No, I need
okay,
to get
how
this.
many dudes have faked the pregnancy?
Tom, you what
Huh?
happened?
I said they always talk about, oh, dudes be lying. You know, dudes be lying too. They be doing other. But how many dudes you know fake the pregnancy?
Yo,
Nah.
SKC, get back up here, bro.
Huh? How many dudes you don't know? I mean, like, how many dudes don't know who their baby daddy really is? How many dudes you know have got somebody locked up knowing that they didn't do it and just like let those motherfuckers rot in jail? That's what I'm saying is like women
Nah,
tell
man.
fucking lies that
That's a
destroy.
fact. That's a
Like
fact.
we
Cause it's
tell
been
what?
documented. It's been
Yeah, we might say,
documented
hey,
that
you know,
ladies
babe,
lie, take us to court because we don't want to be with them no more,
right, right,
or we moved on, or you know what I
right.
mean. Multiple tools of things, yo. Cause they do it for money. They will have 7 kids just to get a check. Like Angry Man say, yo, this messed my head up. He said, yo. There's ladies around the world in Chicago mainly with a lot of killing going on that they would actually get life insurance in their kids' name, man.
Yeah.
And and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then so they in their house telling them you don't look like your father, you ain't nothing, da 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 da. And then
Oh
these
yeah.
kids grow up with trauma, go out here, become whatever type of gangster they want to become, end up killing, and then they mothers get $1 million, $100,000 life insurance policy. Then they keep doing this multiple times. So imagine a woman who got 8, 9 kids putting life insurance on all of their kids, and then she messed up in the head though. But she
Mm-hmm.
receiving all of this money, but she financially literate. You know what I'm saying? All she doing is just creating more chaos around her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because even my hyena mother did that once upon a time when I was drinking and whatever. She was like, "Yo, you need to get some life insurance, da 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 da," and everything like that. But she ain't put me in no therapist though session. She ain't take me to the doctor so I could get diagnosed or whatever. You know what she did? Oh, sign this paper and get some life insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yo,
how
ain't
black
that
women are. Like
crazy,
Somebody in
they're
the
yo?
chat. Yeah.
selfish.
Somebody in
That's
They're
chat.
retarded.
scary.
Hey, somebody in the chat
Hoping that
says
I
like, what?
die so
Yeah.
she could get a freaking policy, yo.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said, "What do you what y'all all think about revealing clothing? It's advertising. It's
Yeah.
advertising. Like any fucking woman that says, "Oh, I'm doing it for myself. I just want to make." No, you're fucking advertising. You're keeping your options open. It's like you're trying to get a new customer. That's what you're fucking doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you look like a hoe, you should get treated like a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's just what it is,
because
straight up and down.
you thinking, okay, boom, okay, yo. I had watched this web series, right, and this dude was teaching his daughter about a uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like cops wear a uniform, doctors wear a uniform, nurses wear
Yep.
uniforms,
I
lawyers
know
wear uniforms,
exactly where you're going
prisoners
with this
wear a
one.
uniform, judges wear a
Mhm.
uniform. They all wear a uniform. So if a woman is not dressed properly, you know what I'm saying? She's displaying herself. We all know what the whole uniform is. It's the
Right.
wig, it's the short, be above the knees, like your grandmother used to teach you. You're supposed to wear a dress below your knees. You know what I'm saying? Look at the
Hmm.
Muslims women. You could go to Kendra channel. Look how she dressed. Look how the Muslim women's dress. They dress properly. You know what I'm saying? I will give KS that though. He did say there are women who you could look up to. You could look towards the Muslim women. They
Toya, I'm gonna
displaying
make
they
him answer it again.
they
Give me a
displaying
minute.
they self righteously. You know what I'm saying? But
But
these women,
we have to protect our women, brothers.
I'm gonna leave that
right?
alone. Anyway, Toya wants that question answered about what do
Get the
you
sip
guys think of
of
women
Venture.
who reveals a lot, who reveals a lot when they go run the streets.
Come
It's
on, man.
advertising. I mean, it's
You
just
are.
advertising. It's just what it is. They're just keeping their options open. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even
It's
about
like that. Like what they say about women is like she's never yours. It's just only your turn. That's just
facts.
basically what it
Facts.
is.
Wow.
You know, I mean, it is what it is. Is women can deny it all they want to, but at the end of the day, society has made it to where they've
Yo,
been left to their own devices. And
I'm
and
gonna
and
keep
I
it
read a
realer
book a
than
long
that.
time ago.
I'm gonna keep it
Hey,
real, yo. And then I gotta go. You feel me? Because I'm at work. The reason why these ladies are doing all of this stuff, they want to be hot girl summers or they want to be the rap girls because they was lacking back in the day. If you ain't get what you get when you was 20 or when you was a teenager and now you over 30, over 35 and you still doing the same thing, still want to be a hot summer girl and still be a rap girl, it's because you just want to find your glory back. You just trying to get your glory days back. And guess what? The wall is always undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
yeah.
out.
Kills,
Yeah,
thank you,
I mean,
bro.
I'll
Good
keep it. I
seeing you.
mean, but at the end of the day, this is what it is. It's like whenever in Pimpin' Ken, and I'm not promoting pimping, but I read this book a long time ago. It's called The 48 Rules of the Game. And he said basically a hole with no instruction is headed for self-destruction. If you leave any woman to their own devices, they're just going to destroy themselves. It's just what it is. And in society, in this Western culture, they basically got free reign to crash the car. I mean, you can't really tell them nothing. There's no accountability. There's no agency on them. So they're going to do whatever they want to do. But the problem is they're going to come to a point of an enlightenment, but it's 40, they're 45 and it's too late. You feel me?
Way too late.
It's way too late. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, even biologically, if you look at women that have a lot of children, they usually live longer and more prosperous lives. You know what I'm saying? Like the married women, they're usually happier. You feel me? You know,
So
when
I
they have
have to.
their children and stuff like that, it's only, I mean, if you go 10 years getting drunk at the club every weekend, I mean, you get used up. Maybe you can go and afford to get, some sucker to pay for some plastic surgery or whatever, but you're still gonna be fucked up in the head. You feel me? There's a reason why you needed to go to the club and get slosh drunk and high every fucking weekend. You know what I'm
I know chicks who go to the club every night.
saying? And they got probably a shitload of fucking problems too.
I know, seriously,
Probably
I know chicks
unhappy.
in my old neighborhood. They are at the club every night.
Right, man. My grandma had 10 kids. She lived like she was like 88.
Mm.
And I had like she had sisters that had a whole bunch of kids. They lived like into their 90s. You see all those
Hmm.
dudes that have like those women that have a lot of kids and stuff like that because it does something, for their body and you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, I know
whatever,
what you're
but
saying.
yeah, I mean these hot girl summers, they're gonna drop dead at 60 because they're gonna have all these fucked up problems. They're
I
gonna have
believe
mental
that. Yeah.
problems, and then they're gonna
Eh,
have
eh,
like
eh,
psychological problems and like
Well,
body
and
problems. You
depression
don't know.
and
Yeah, and
depression
depression. Yeah.
because they still think at 50, 52 years old that they
Hmm.
still look like they do when they're 22, and no men are feeling for them. Okay?
Yeah. I
Toya,
mean, if you look closely, dog, when I go on social media, man, I see these hot girl summer bitches with like 5 deep, with all their homegirls, partying it up in Cancun. You can see the pain behind their eyes. Because the
yeah,
next post when they get home, it's time for me to get a man. I'm like, okay,
that's not going to
nah,
happen. And let me go a
nah.
step further.
It's already documented. Like I'm looking at you, I'm like, I just want to fuck. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
want to. Why would I want to date
yeah.
you? Feel me?
Citizen
So
Lou.
I have to give pushback to my brothers here
Yeah,
Okay,
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
man.
Coon.
because the black woman is so strong. She's meant to be shaped.
Okay, I know where he's going with this. Oh man. Toya says it's so difficult as a single woman to know whether I'm putting myself out there enough or even in the right way. I told you before, Sugar Plum. Seriously, this is on a serious note. Don't worry. Guys will come to you. We're
the
gonna
the
talk
guy
about this.
the guy, I mean, you see, I mean, the thing, this is, I mean, with all due respect to her, let me sift through the bullshit. Like, let me sift through the bullshit and I'll put you up on some games. Like, the thing about like women, with like when they talk like this, I can already see through it. They have a lens. They only are looking for that, that high tier guy. Everybody else is invisible to them. What they don't understand is, because they want, like, that guy, the 6 foot, 6 figure, 6 pack, whatever. He has full reign on a whole, and I don't know how many times we have to
And my
explain that
nephew
to
is
him.
like that because he's
They
6 foot
don't.
5. He
I
has
mean, just
full
saying,
reign.
she thinks because like the guys that she wants and she is attracted to, or she seeks as attractive, is not coming up to her. Nobody's coming up to her because everybody else is invisible. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you got to understand, is like the guys that you're laser focused on have too many options. Like, you almost have to
Brother,
do something drastic.
brother. What you not understand is you're looking at this from the lens of the white institution.
Bingo.
In Africa, we worked as a village. So
Yeah.
everything, brother.
Yeah, like Fireman as said that the women at these nice supermarkets dress like hookers. The reason why they do in these nice supermarkets, they trying to get a white dude, bro, because they know white
No,
dudes
I
with
mean,
money go
no,
shop
I
from
mean,
them.
they're trying to get attention, and they're
They get the
also,
attention.
they get the attention, but they also like, because some of them are like, they've been so fucked up, that they like being able to go and reject dudes. I mean, because they like that shit. They love that shit. Being able to go to there and get sweated by a whole bunch of hyenas and just
Yeah.
say, "Oh no, I got me a man." I mean, you got your ass out. Like, I mean, you don't have the wherewithal to know that you have your whole ass out. That, like, in a fucking supermarket. Come on, man.
Yeah, I see that. I see it in my market in my old neighborhood, bro. I see it
You
there all
got
the
your
time,
whole
bro. It's
ass
crazy,
out,
bro.
man. You
It is
got your whole
crazy.
ass out.
Let me ask you this on the more serious tip, Triple Black. Um, with the chicks that do that stuff, right?
While you're talking, I'm gonna go take my medicine.
I get that dudes be criticizing them, and they should. But in the moment, do you ignore them?
Do I
I
ignore
do
them?
all the time. I can speak for
I
myself.
know,
I do
I
all the
do.
time.
I look through them and look past
I do the same
them
thing.
exist.
I mean, I mean, they're fun to look at, but I'm thinking with my dick. I mean, that's all I'm thinking with. I mean,
And and
I,
and, and so and
I'm
so
not.
here
I mean,
here's the
I'm
challenge.
assuming there's no substance behind that.
So here's the challenge that I'll put out there. Um, like say we can criticize them and all that, and they go out and they dress crazy and all this other stuff. But in real time, if we give them that attention or that look or anything, haven't they still won?
Yep. They
No,
still want. Yeah,
no,
they do. Because you're
that's what
looking
they
at
were
No,
seeking.
no. I mean,
That's what they were seeking.
no. I mean, you're talking about the validation.
Yeah. So far as
Huh.
what level that you're on, dude, you still gonna break your neck.
No, that I mean, no, because when reality sets in, he's like, I get all this attention, but yet I'm at Friday night alone. So that's not a win.
But
Hold on. I put all that. Hold on. Listen, that's not a win because check this out. I put out all this bullshit, right, and I still can't attract the dude that I want. That hurts
yeah,
more.
yeah,
Yes,
That
that's
hurts
true.
more.
It does.
That
Hurts
hurts
even
more.
more.
I get that. You're absolutely correct on that.
That hurts more.
But what I'm saying is you're not talking to individuals who they're almost like to a certain degree drug addicts.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
For that
Craving
quick
for attention.
instant hit of that praise of attention right then, right there.
Right.
If they can get it from a thinking brother like yourself, that's still a win for them. That's how they view it. They view it as, look, I got this dude that you call a thug and such. I can get you and him to act the same way in this one instance.
Mm-hmm. We saw that a couple of weeks ago with China White. If you missed that,
No, I didn't see
love you,
it.
China. Good morning.
And I'm just saying that they look at that as a win, just like a crackhead looks at, oh, I scored this hit as
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Go ahead, guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, I guess that instant hit. That coke. I mean, I guess it's like their cocaine. But it wears off
because
that's why they're on that bitch.
Because you look how they're living. They're living from moment to moment. All these pictures, this other crap, and so forth. Those are dopamine hits to their brain to make them feel better. And when they get it in real time from, especially from thinking brothers that got their head on straight and all this other stuff, they get the satisfaction of saying, see, I made you just the same way as I can as these dudes that you laugh at.
Right. Well, I mean, it is. I guess that's the same thing for the dudes that got money and shit like that. They get the dopamine hit when they roll up in a Lambo and all the bitches are sweating them. Yeah,
you're exactly correct.
Yeah, I mean it's an empty barrel though. I mean it's just an empty ass barrel. I mean there's no substance behind it, but it. I mean I guess it is what it is, man. I mean, the thing about it is, it's like what I was saying is like having some of these women on the panels and stuff like that, and trying to explain and telling them whatever. It's almost it's basically there's a point of diminishing return, and I think at the manosphere we basically have got there. If anything, those women's are cannibals. They're pretty much eating themselves alive every time they go on there because they'll go stick to some type of delusion and it just goes downhill. And like they go so far of defending their illusion, it's like they can't go back. They have to, how like when somebody like you remember how Donald Trump used to double and triple down on something that we all knew wasn't right. Like most women do that. That's what they do. That they double and triple, quadruple down on something, and by the time it's too late. They can't go back. They can't lose that delusion. If anything, they'll try to deflect, and then it just goes downhill. It just goes downhill.
So Triple Black, if I can give you an example. Let's say if you took a chick that was institutionally crazy, like in a mental institution or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Then some, hairdresser and some, other individuals, the beauty people, whatnot, got that person, dressed them all up and, hooked them all up and the hair and all the nails and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And convinced this person, just sit down, don't say nothing. Do you think a whole bunch of dudes, if the person looked good, do you think a whole bunch of dudes will holler at her?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, how many of those dudes would still holler at her if you gave them a video of them the day before in the mental institution, digging crap out they behind and writing on the wall and junk, putting it all on their face, acting crazy? Do you think you'll still have dudes that be like, yeah, that was yesterday, but she looked fine today, I'm gonna hit it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, dudes are fucking thirsty. I mean, there's no threshold. I mean, I'm just saying, there's no standard. There's gonna be one guy that's gonna like going to go for it. I mean, it's there's no badge of.
Now, in the community, as it were, would you say that the majority of dudes who hit, or they would say, no, I don't want that?
Majority.
Okay, so at that point, what can you do at this point? Because dudes will smash a institutionally crazy chick that they know is absolutely insane, but still, oh man, well, she look good right now. I mean, how can you even reason with such people?
Yeah, no, you can't really I mean, but there's other variables that you also have to put into consideration. It's like, especially in the community, the women are only seeking validation from a very no, they're seeking validation for everybody, but they're only really procreating and laying with a certain group of people. I mean, a certain group of dudes. So and you know, which is the top tier dudes, supposedly, you know what I'm saying? So automatically, you know, those dudes a lot of times don't even have any fucking standards, but you know, yet they're because they'll fuck a 10 and they'll fuck a 1. Like, it doesn't matter to them. That batshit crazy chick, she'll lay down with that dude and all of a sudden she thinks that she's made it. You feel me?
Yeah.
She thinks she's made it.
So with that stated, and here is the whole question I have for you. Since you already stated that's the majority, what real hope is there for the community?
Now, you know, I'm not saying it's a majority of men. What I'm saying is that's the majority of what the sisterhood and the sisters seek. It's the dudes with no standards, and I don't.
Right.
There's really,
if the majority are seeking that, and people are talking about, oh man, the community, the culture, and all this stuff. How are you going to survive that?
I don't know. I mean, there's really not. I mean, I think I think, you know, I think it's a lost cause. You know, it's like, you know, because you got sisters out there that really believe in their heart that they should be able to be hoes until they're 45, and then somebody's supposed to pick up the pieces. I mean, that's just
they don't believe in.
It's crazy. I mean, they just disregard what men really feel about that shit. They just don't. I mean, think about it, man. If I don't care, whatever. If you were dating a chick, right, and you found out that she was a hoe, I mean, you get a little pit in your stomach, a little disgusting feeling, right? Right or wrong?
Well, I mean, I can't speak from personal experience. I don't know, man.
Right. Well, yeah, you know, but let's just say if you found out the girl that you're sitting here cupcaking with, taking on trips or whatever, she was the town pass around before you got her, you'd look at her different, right?
Yeah. But
that means that you're paying for something that everybody in their mama got for free.
Yeah, and I totally get that.
You would feel fucked up about it.
I absolutely get that.
Right.
But here's the problem that I don't think people talk about a lot.
What?
In the community, as it were, I can understand why it may be difficult for people to not understand, you know, that situation, because a lot of dudes, unfortunately, due to this, I'm just going by the statistics, a lot of dudes grew up in single mother led houses.
Right.
So to be able to
Single mother
recognize,
has been ran through their whole life, so they think it's okay. They've been conditioned to think it's okay. They've seen 6 stepdaddies.
right? So it's just kind of weird to me that people don't recognize the cues of a chick that has had that history. And
Yeah,
one of the question comes in is, why can't dudes recognize those those characteristics? Well, and I already know the answer. A lot of it has to do with, well, that was what I thought was a normal woman. I grew up in a household
right.
that was my aunties and my sisters and my mama is like that, so I thought
Hmm.
but that's why I say that the community as a whole is finished, because when dudes can't even recognize a regular woman from a hoe, it's like, good grief.
Yeah, yeah. See, maybe like I was fortunate to actually see. Grow up in the gender because I'm 40 years old. My mom, she had me a little when she was a little bit older in life, but I was able to grow up with a woman that like I can't even imagine my mom looking at another dude. I can't even imagine. It's just foreign. I can't
Yeah,
even see
I'm
it.
with you. I'm with
Like
you
my
on that.
grandma and I can't even, like, I got my sisters that's been with their husband for whatever, and I can't even imagine it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, but now you can imagine it. Like, if you see wife, somebody's wife, you can just assume that she has a side dude, or she's you know not faithful or whatever, and that's almost accepted, and that's
Yeah,
just like
it's a weird thing, man. Because like kind of like you, I mean, my parents before my mom passed away, they were married for 47 years. So I was,
right,
and then of course I saw my grandparents do the same thing, and then I got albums of my great grandparents doing the same thing. So yeah, it's a weird phenomenon, but I remember seeing it in college where I would see these guys, and sometimes they're following after these, some of these girls, and I'm just looking at them like, dude, she's like a hoe, right?
yeah, it's but this is the thing about it, is they've even said this shit. It's and they'll fight you tooth and nail, and I think it's just from feminism. They'll fight for their sexuality, which is fine, but I think a lot of women don't want to really deal with the reality is, after you've had so many sexual partners, which is a low number, it's like your ability to really have that long-term bond is compromised. It's just,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
it's like
have the ability to do it.
yeah,
You
it's like
don't.
it's just the whole thing of cause and effect. They don't believe
Right,
the
right,
the idea that there are consequences for your actions, good or bad.
right,
A person
right,
goes out and they work out every day. The consequence of that, or the effect, is going to be, usually they're going to have more muscle mass and more lung capacity and all that other stuff. But they had to sacrifice other things in order to get to that point. Same
right.
thing with sexuality. Yes, you can
Yeah,
be super free with it and everything. Consequences are going to come that way with it. Also, if you're not super free with it, there are some consequences that are going to come with that. Again, good and bad. But they have it to where everything is just good.
right, right. I think for men, it would be better. It's already been slim pickings in the first place, because you can already tell by statistics. Half of men are not married, especially in our community. But I think what is the reality is like, I think women, they need to really understand that they need to probably stay in their lane, because the thing about it is, like, let's say if you're a woman, right, and you've had, like, say, multiple friends with benefits relationships, right, which you are okay with that, you're probably not marriage material.
No, you're
You
not.
just you're not marriage material. You're just not.
No,
I
you're
mean,
not.
it's not. You had your whole phase. Even if you have your whole phase of, you're just not marriage material. You might be able to settle down with someone for a maximum of 5 years, but when the traditional sense of marriage, building something, building a legacy, you're just not that material. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, like after like 3 dudes, you're basically been compromised. Like you're going to have a
Well,
harder ability to stay faithful to one man, which what marriage is usually, but you got like the we don't believe in monogamy. I mean, if you don't believe in monogamy and all that, just like stay in your role. I mean, what I'm saying is just stay in your role. Don't put yourself in that position. But the thing about it is, I think there's so many ran through broads that feel like they can just cut the switch off and become,
yo, Triple Black, man. This an issue I have with the community. When we look at sports stories, because we are on a sports show, do you hear young sports dudes telling, let's say you have a young number one pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that young number one pick, he gets caught up with a drug scandal or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear a lot of people saying, well, yeah, I mean, he's young. He could still be the GOAT at some point in his career. Well, we got to give him another shot. I mean, he's just young right now. Do you hear that?
No.
Do you
No.
hear a number one football pick that caught up with I don't know, 50 hookers in his room and dildo out his behind and they talking about, well, I mean, he's young. He can still be the GOAT one day, man.
No,
we don't say that stuff because we know that there are long-term consequences and that the person's mindset is jacked up and not focused on what they're actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, I mean, if you were a bank officer,
people will say that type of stuff for young girls about, oh, well, she had one baby out of, when she was young, she young, she'll be all right. I mean, like, no, you're screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed.
In that case, we should throw out credit reports. We should throw out background checks. We should throw out Carfax. We should throw out all those goddamn things, right? It's like, what's the point of having? I mean, if you're a bank, right, and then a person has a shit credit report, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would you lend them money?
No, you're not gonna say, well, I mean, you're young. I mean, yeah, we'll give you a shot. No, they're gonna say, get out of here, get your stuff together.
Right.
It's gonna take you years to do it, and you're gonna be behind everybody else.
On that note, fellas, I gotta run. That's why I started the show at 7. I'll be back though at 12:30 for the afternoon show. We'll go up to 5 o'clock, and then I'll take another break, and then we'll do the NBA Finals tonight. At 8 o'clock, I'll be back on. Game starts at 9. So so you guys are gonna get a treat today in the audience. You're gonna get free shows today. But I gotta get all this shit shaved off. I gotta look good. I look like the fucking werewolf right now, bro. So
don't cut off the beard, man. Don't do the beard.
Beard gotta go, bro. I like being a pretty boy. Beard gotta go. I want to thank first the tremendous audience in the clouds. I haven't had this type of turnout in the clouds, and God knows when. Do me a favor, good people. Come back at your lunch break, depending on what part of the country you live. I'll be back at 12:30. I gotta travel to go get my haircut. My haircut's all the way across town, so I don't want to look like I'm tired of looking like the werewolf up here. Hit that subscribe button on your way out, people. I want to thank these two great gentlemen, and I hope SKC comes back for the afternoon version. I know he gets a little downtime. He'll definitely be back tonight. Triple Black was up here. Thank you, sir. The beautiful Toya, Jefferson, Fireman's great to see you, bro. Iman Perry, always a great supporter and a great friend. You guys were great this morning. This is why I do the morning show, because people listen to me and listen to us on their way to work, at their desk, on their computers, and I do appreciate everybody. And I just want to say this to end this for the morning session. Like I've been saying, don't ever want to be anyone but yourself. And you stick with your own kind. O'Shea is right. O'Shea Duke Jackson. You treat your own good, you support your own's going to support you back. And nothing makes me more prouder than my manosphere brothers and sisters supporting this platform. You know, if sports fans hate me because I can do other things than talk balls and strikes, that's their problem. That's not mine. I love you people. It's great to see Fireman back in here. SKC saluting Triple Black. SKC
Salute KC,
saluting
KC,
me.
man.
More people are coming. I'm about to go off the air in a minute, folks. So just hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be back at 12:30, your lunch hour if you live in the Midwest and the East Coast. I promise you, I'll be a different looking guy in 2.5 hours when I come back.
All right, man. Peace and love, man.
Yeah,
to the
be back
panel,
later.
man.
But I'll be back at
James
12:30.
Keels,
Yeah, Kills
SKC,
rocked
you
it
know.
too.
Yeah, man. It's peace and love to y'all, man. I might be back too, man. But
Yeah, I'll
hey,
be here at 12:30 to do the
don't cut the
afternoon show.
beard off, man. You know what I'm saying?
A
Manosphere,
lot of people tell me
Manosphere
that.
Mace.
Nah, I don't
No,
like
you
to look
gotta do
old.
it, dog.
I don't
Manosphere
like to
Mace,
look
man.
old.
Come on, man.
I'll think about it. I love
All
you
right,
people.
be easy, bro.
I see you at 12:30, everybody. Have a
Yeah,
good
man.
morning.
All right.